Hello, and welcome back to episode 3 of the Realmwalkers, our Patreon-exclusive actual play where we get to play with individuals from the community who get to do chaotic, terrible, sometimes traumatic, sometimes ridiculous things with us here on YouTube tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got a full house tonight, folks. We got lots of people here hanging out with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go around and meet all of our fantastic adventurers, starting first and foremost with Noah. Noah, give us an intro and tell us who you're playing tonight.
Hello, I'm Noah Amsterdam. I normally play Icarus Penumbra on the Shifting Realms, but today I am playing another one of my character's daughters, who is a baby aboleth named Kostfranbrock, aka Little Egg or Small Egg. Depends how you translate your conic.
Everyone does it differently, of course. Absolutely. Moving on, Adam.
That's me. I'm Adam. My last name is Rudolph, just like the reindeer. I also play in the Shifting Realms as Silas, but you might better know me as the Chicken Man Sid, of which I will be resuming, slipping into the feathers again tonight, and I am pumped.
Sid, a.k.a. Richard, a.k.a. Yomstick Man.
Hey, hold on. I am actually taking Richard off of here. Korn started calling me Sid last session.
It was a big
As
deal.
prison rules, we got into a fight. He just wanted to see if I'd stick up for myself.
Honestly, huge. So much growth. So much growth. Let's keep things moving. Kate, introduce yourself. Say hello.
Hey, Kate. I play Ireless in the Shifting Realms, and here I play Clink Clank, an awakened doll coin bank with real hair. You're welcome.
You literally couldn't get enough of the doll energy from the main show, and you said, you know what I want to do? I want to play more of this. I want to be creepier.
More doll.
More doll all the time. Absolutely. Going over to Merrick, aka the Fool. What's up, man? How you doing?
Not too bad. I'm Merrick. I play Old Uncle Corn, lone survivor of Crystalbrook Village.
And the mayor.
And the mayor now.
Holy cow.
Politics be wild in an abandoned, ruined city.
Hey, these people voted me in.
Moving on. We've got Ben. Ben, what's up? How you doing? How you feeling? What are you buying? What are you selling?
I'm pretty good. I'm buying what you're selling, Roger.
Good answer.
And I'm selling books as my character Jabanu in the main show. Here, I'm playing a tree-ish person named Lamp. As I say at the beginning of every episode, his daddy was a lumberjack and his mama was a tree.
Amazing. Amazing. And last but certainly not least, Panda. Welcome, Panda. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing much better. To those who has been in the Discord, I have been under the weather today, but I am doing much better. I've been sleeping, taking care of myself,
Nice.
and I have my tea for if anything annoys me.
Nice.
And who you playing with us tonight?
And I'm playing Luna, who is not from Crystalbrook, but has come to Crystalbrook after hearing all of what has been going on.
Absolutely.
And the most normal-looking character, apparently.
The most normal description, most normal.
Which makes you the odd one out.
So true. Honestly, you can't argue with that. With this group, this party, yeah. Friends, we've been doing a lot, and at the same time, we've done very little so far in this show. You received the world's simplest fetch quest from the witch known as Kantara. Kantara appeared and said, "Hey, everybody. I need you to come to my house. When you get to my house, I'm going to give you the rest of your mission." On the way to her house, you were beset by a number of actors that were testing you to see if you were able to get to her home. You dealt with the actors to differing degrees. And after dealing with said actors and arriving to the witch Kantara's home, she said, "Okay, great. You passed the first test, but the second test, I need you to go get this box." This box it's a couple days away probably. It was supposed to be delivered by a local caravan, but the caravan, they never arrived, and I believe that woe upon woe, something terrible must have transpired and happened to them. So can you please go find out what happened to the caravan, and from what happened from the caravan, trace them down. Figure out what's going on, find this box, and by the way, do not open the box no matter what you do. And on the way to find this caravan and track down this box that simply cannot and should not be open, you encountered a very Princess Mononoke-inspired scene where there was a giant wolf, a giant bear, a giant stag, some individuals sneaking into a little grove where there was a lake, and some truly wild things happening. You watched all of it go down and then said, that's definitely a plot point for another time, left. Continued on, had a long rest at a beautiful little campsite where you were beset and attacked by wolves in the middle of the night. I don't want to call it a fight necessarily because I don't think that is what it was. It was a one-sided beatdown that ended with possibly forcing friendship upon all of the friends, all of the wolves of the forest. So we'll see what's going to come of that. And towards the end of our session last time, you were walking along a stream and found 12 multicolored frogs arranged in a chromatic scale that you were then able to play as a musical instrument. And you played an amazing tune on the frog. And as the session was ending, I believe it was Luna who noticed this first. Bitey Bill followed by Luna. There was an individual that seemed to be crawling on their last amount of gas in the tank your direction. You were able to get over to them. You noticed that they were about to die. We got some spare the dying going on. And before they went unconscious, they muttered the following: please don't tell anybody that I almost died to a bunch of, and then they went unconscious. And this is where we will start tonight's session. Everyone here gathered around this now unconscious body. What are you all doing?
Let's see. Does he perhaps need a little bit of... Does he seem stable now?
Seems certainly stable is exactly how I would describe it. I dare say the stabilized condition.
I could read
What do you
his
mean,
mind.
Lamp?
Oh, good.
I did the magic. I wanted him to not die, so he's not gonna die.
We could go fight the things that he was trying to fight. I think that sounds kind of funny.
Yeah,
Whatever
but
he was
he'll-
fighting must have been interesting.
But do we want to know exactly what thing that was first?
Yes. I
Clearly
can
it
read
was
his
something
mind.
funny.
I'm gonna read
yeah.
his mind. I'll cast detect thoughts on the guy, and I'm gonna probe.
Okay. Absolutely you're gonna probe.
So this is a save for you if you want to resist.
I feel oh so confident in saying the following, that he is an unconscious, borderline incapacitated, and although he is stabilized, he's not in a condition to be able to fight this off. So I'll give you surface level thoughts for free. Surface level thoughts of someone who was like kind of in that gray liminal space between being conscious and unconscious. They are certainly thinking the following. They're thinking about an attack of some kind. They're thinking about a battle that recently occurred. You're getting flashes of green and gray and small little figures darting in and out of bushes. You're seeing flurries of knives and various stabbing implements. And then you're watching splatters of blood. And then you're watching as there are splashes of water, like it was near a pond or a stream or a lake. And then you probe. And as you probe, you get a similar vision, but it's the opposite side. Instead of being attacked, you see that there was an ambush that was prepared. It seems like there was an ambush of some kind, and this was a group of bandits that had assaulted and attacked a group of caravanners. You watch as a whole bunch of humanoid individuals are jumping out of bushes, jumping out of trees, and begin to attack all the members of the caravan. They seem to be tying them up, binding them together, and then looting through all of the materials that they have.
It appears this meat is some kind of criminal.
I mean, I think we're all kind of criminals.
No.
At the mention of criminal, Clink Clank pops down out of a tree.
Holy shit, lass! You can't you can't do that.
Oh, hey, I'm back.
How did you catch up?
Died.
Oh, where did you guys come from?
We were over in the bench over there.
Oh, over on the bench.
We
Oh,
traveled
sorry.
like
Hold
2
on. I
days.
didn't see the bench, and I'm going to like move the pop-up window that says I have a free trial of MythCraft, and I'm gonna stop. Click accept. And close the window.
There's a plaque. There's a plaque on the bench that says dedicated to the class of 1987.
Old.
Surprised it's still standing.
87. Pull up the Yalm stick. That doesn't tell time. And I flip it over. Oh! Right, so that guy, and I'm gonna gesture with the Yalm stick, it will be my spellcasting focus for now.
Just unconscious on the ground.
So, Corn, you want to have that happen to me.
I didn't say that. I want to go fight things that I can actually fight. Look, I've been having to brain for all of these days. I just wanna punch something.
How about the bench?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and he'll go and punch the bench.
Can I have you make a perception check as you approach the bench, please?
Okay.
I'm gonna start cheering. Bench that bench. Bench that bench.
Bench that bench.
Bench. That bench.
Oh.
I can't change that fast.
All right.
17.
I like that you have that listed as 1d20 minus 2 plus 2. That's big energy.
It's raining.
All right.
I have
you-
perfe-
As you walk over to start pummeling this bench dedicated to the class of 1987, you see that there's a much smaller plaque directly beneath that, and it says, "In remembrance of old Cauliflower McGee, who loved to pummel stuff."
A tear comes to my eyes as I punch the bench.
It feels right. It feels really good. And similar to how some people will rub like the nose of like a dog statue, as you are now closer to it, you see dozens, if not hundreds of other people over the years have also pummeled this bench in remembrance of Cauliflower McGee.
It was the right thing to do.
All right, so after you get that out of your system, what's the collective group doing?
Can I examine the bandit, the unknown named bandit, for signs of injury? What kind of pummeling will I be expecting soon?
Yeah, you can give me an investigation check. That sounds super reasonable. I would accept survival if you would prefer.
Could I argue medicine?
Yeah, medicine 100%. You want to see what actually happened to him.
Yeah.
Can I pretend to help him and go through the person's pockets?
Yeah, you can give me an investigation check.
That sounds like
Abs-
performance.
Could I assist Luna by since I'm still reading his mind, I know where all of his possessions are. So I can
Oh
just
my
be like,
God.
left pocket.
Yeah, that's completely fine. Because you're helping, I will have Luna then make a deception check because you're pretending to help, but you're not having to search very hard. First things first, that resolves. Sid, with an 18 on your medicine check, it's a whole bunch of tiny puncture wounds, but they are non-serrated blades. They are wounds from non-serrated blades. Little knives, little daggers. And you also notice
All right.
that Luna's heart is not in this whatsoever. Luna is clearly rifling through pockets.
Luna, are you trying to rob this guy?
No. I was trying to figure out if he had anything useful to inform us about what he'd been doing.
Oh.
A single
It's-
silver piece falls out of your hand, Luna, that you have taken out of his pocket.
Oh, well,
Clearly
I'm
he
robbing
did
this
not.
guy, and I'll pick up the silver piece. You don't mind, do you?
Where are you gonna put it?
Bill?
For you, small egg, as you are still reading the mind, I will gladly allow that you get there's information somewhere in an interior breast pocket of their undervestments. They keep thinking the following. You just get the words magic beans. Magic beans.
She turns to the rest of the group. It appears he's keeping something close to the chest. Perhaps some magic beans. And she sticks a fin into his breast pocket and tries to remove the magic beans.
Yeah, they are sewed into an interior pocket, which if you think about this, it's not accessible.
Already stabbing his
Yeah.
his shirt open.
You have to cut into it, and there is a small little satchel. There's a small little satchel, and it says the following. It says Nordan Beansby Magical Beans.
It appears this is the bean guy. And she'll lift up the bag and pass it around to the group.
Can I have you roll a d4 for me, please?
Oh, yes, of course. How do I do that?
Out of
Bottom right on the screen.
Oh, thank you.
all
feel like
of
these are-
like the nonsensical confusion
Oh,
that Sid
did
has
that
had
publicly.
from this world, magic beans don't phase him at all. Actually, he seems like, oh yeah, no, those are definitely a thing.
Small egg, you find there are two beans
we
inside
go.
the satchel that says
Oops.
magical beans.
Excellent. That's a lot of beans. Nor this die.
There are still two. There are still only two beans in the satchel.
Should
feel
we
like-
plant one in the village when we get back? Perhaps we can grow more magic beans.
Well, I mean, where I'm from, magic beans transport you to places.
You are from a very strange place.
Yeah,
Where I'm from, things are grounded and make sense.
no, they grow on the ground.
If you eat magic things, then sometimes you get transported to a different place in your mind.
Oh yeah.
You don't
Oh, I
need to
got
eat
here.
magic things to do that, though.
If
I
anyone
can
does
attest
that,
to
please
that.
tell me. I want to attach to their skull and watch.
Maybe
No,
you can
you
join
got
us
it.
one day.
Corn!
Huh?
They're talking about beans and unsettling things.
Oh,
This guy,
who has beans? Why are we talking about beans here?
Magic
this guy had beans.
The
Oh.
not dying guy had beans.
Just give Lamp the beans. It's his like thing or whatever.
Good idea. Lamp, can you grow more beans with these beans and then we can start a bean factory?
Why?
I
would
think
you want
perhaps
to-
I could breed. Perhaps I could
What?
breed beans such as this.
I will give Lamp the beans.
Why would you want to start a bean factory?
Commerce.
Not a factory. More of a small garden.
Have I
Factories
ever
are
heard
bad
of
for the environment.
magic beans?
You can make a nature check or an arcana check.
Can I? I've done it.
Also make a nature check.
Yeah, you have in fact you have never heard of magic beans, especially not Nordan Beansby's magic beans.
Can I make a history check on the Beansby family?
Yeah, you can make it.
Oh,
You can make
wow.
a history check on the Beansby. Lamp, neither have you. You have not heard of Nordan Beansby's magic beans.
Hear me out. Can I have advantage for being a barkeep?
I will give you a circumstantial +3 bonus to your roll for being a barkeep, which is just 2 less than advantage.
Oh.
Okay, so
So
with 13. So let's do this in order. Small egg. For some godforsaken reason, you are familiar with the Beansby family. The Beansby family is they are an interesting bit of history. They were a prominent house, a prominent noble house, probably about 75 to 90 years ago, and something happened. And they were stripped of all standing, stripped of all power, stripped of all land, stripped of everything, and disappeared for essentially 20, 30, 40 years. And just a couple of decades ago, several individuals have reappeared using this name. And they're almost always traveling merchants, salespeople, or other types of troubadours and bards and traveling minstrels and things like that. You are not familiar with a Beansby that appears to be a farmer of magical beans. You are familiar with the lore of the family. Corn with a 13 specifically. I will go so far as to say that while you're not as knowledgeable on the family Beansby, you had heard rumors of an individual setting up some little makeshift garden scope in the woods just a couple of miles, a couple of dozen miles outside the city of Crystalbrook. But individuals who had gone looking for it claimed that they were unable to find this garden that some people spoke of. It seems like only some people were able to find it, which led to the entire village saying that it was all just rumor mill.
I wonder if I could make a magic bean stout.
It appears we've stumbled across a disgraced meat.
I think we've been bean boozled.
I recall a family member, a cousin, stumbling into a lair of one of my ancestors. He was eaten. But who is this one?
Click.
They were gone for 20 to 30 years. Why are they back now?
You hear the following from the unconscious individual.
No interrupting, please. We are thinking.
Oh, yeah, right, Corn. That guy got stabbed a bunch.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out.
No, I mean, oh, here. And I'm going to pull out a dagger.
Do you have, like...
Do you stab him?
Yeah.
No!
And I'll stab him next to another stab
Sid?
wound.
Sid, did you know his name?
Roll damage.
Sid, do you know his name?
Yeah.
Okay, what is his name?
Richard.
No, that's your name.
You called me Sid.
I did.
The person is no
Corn
longer
is still calling you
stabilized,
Richard.
and they're actively dying
Oh.
now.
Yeah,
No, it's Richard,
lost.
and that's my spare the dying word.
I don't mean to alarm anybody, but this one is dying.
No, he's
If
not.
you want to save the
Again.
meat.
You spared the dying again after stabbing him.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. He appears to have stabilized.
See how the stab wounds are identical?
I keep seeing, in his mind, every time you kill him a little bit, I see fire and a corporate office building. I don't really know what that means.
Oh, I do. That is hell. That I'm familiar with.
That can't be right. That'd be crazy. And way too meta.
Sid, you shouldn't play with the powers of life and death.
No, I'm not playing with them. I'm controlling them.
Same thing.
That's
Oh, yeah.
even more worrisome, young chicken.
Hey, Lamp, can I have you make a perception check whenever you say that?
Sure. Let me
But Sid,
just...
do you know his name?
I told you. I basically said it. Most of the letters are in there, I'm sure.
What if his
You're-
name is Steve?
Lamp, you're holding on to
Oh.
the bag of Nordan Beansby's magic beans, and as you say to Sid, you shouldn't play with the powers of life and death, the bag begins to vibrate. And as soon as you finish saying that sentence, it stops.
It seems my pontifications caused some sort of reaction in this bag of legumes.
Should we eat them?
Do you even eat beans?
I
We
can
all
cook
eat
something up.
beans.
I'll try one. I eat it.
You eat a single bean?
I ate a single bean. Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I need you to please
begun.
and thanks roll a D100.
All right. Okay, yeah. Why not?
Please have a pyramid grow out of your face. Oh my god.
92.
My immediate explodes.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Okay.
Maybe beans, just like Mom
Yeah.
used to make.
There you eat the bean down the hatch. You it's that like it's almost that uncomfortable feeling where if you drink something really hot or really cold, you can like tell when it hits your stomach. You can like follow it as it progresses down your esophagus. You feel this bean hit your guts. And because you are what you are a tree essentially. You feel as the bean immediately begins to germinate and become part of you inside of you.
How do you feel?
Well, I'm transforming inside and out.
Soon we'll have a bean factory in Lamp.
There is only one bean left in the bag. One has been consumed.
So can you make
There's
more?
only 2.
Yes.
We're always open to.
Oh, I
Only
forgot.
2.
We are 50% down in bean stocks.
Yep. This other one will save.
I know this is so silly, but Ben, in your character sheet somewhere, can you please note the following? Just say 92 days remaining.
And bean pregnancy.
Ominous.
Is Lamp gonna turn
92
into a
days
pyramid?
92 days
Got it.
remaining.
Got it.
I'm scared.
It's now our shared collective responsibility to track days because something very important happens 93 days from now.
I'm gonna grab
Cool.
my own head. Wait, right, yep, nope, we're getting way off track again. Corn, you want to fight somebody, right? You want to do some. It seems like there's something, like somebody is out here.
Hell yeah. He just like cracks his knuckles as he starts to walk towards wherever he crawled from.
All right. Sounds like you all are going to continue on. You're trying to figure out how far they crawled, what's going on. I need group survival checks. Let's begin to track this down. Let's follow the bloody drag marks. Let's see what we can do. If I could have everyone please make me a survival check.
Now, Corn, remember, no attacking until you've actually asked their name.
I remember.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
Natural 20 for a 28.
Huge.
Yeah, for this level.
Wow.
Yeah.
All good rolls.
This is amazing.
Can I load him up in the cart?
Oh, yeah.
Bill's help.
Absolutely. That's super reasonable. That is super reasonable. With Bill's help, flap him up a little bit. Okay. Wow, everybody, that's really good. Who rolled? There we go.
Me.
I see. Close. I did a rough average somewhere between like looks like 18 and 20. So we're gonna say this is like a solid 19-ish for you all on this. A remarkably good survival check collectively as you begin to make your way, traveling, moving through the woods, continuing to head a little bit northward, northwest. As you continue to travel, let's get you a little bit of some twinkling lights to check out. You all continue moving forward, and you are surprised by how far this individual was able to crawl and was able to move. Even though they seem to have been bleeding out this entire time, something truly must have been driving them and motivating to keep going, to keep moving. As you all travel, because you did so well, we started the session probably right around 11:30 a.m., 12 p.m. local standard time, local fantasy standard time. You travel for about 2 hours, and I need one person alone, to please roll me a d6. We're going to see what you run into and what you find as you're traveling through the woods today.
Nominate Luna.
Seconded.
I'll roll a d6.
Third.
A 4.
That's good. That's really good.
They're
1,
trying to
2,
get me to
3.
sign up to some tailor school. I don't even know what the College of the Weave is.
Awesome. As you all are navigating, you've got this unnamed bandit individual loaded up on this cart, and you are traveling and heading through the woods. You hear the most beautiful song that you have ever heard before. And I need everyone to please make me a wisdom saving throw, DC 17.
I voluntarily failed.
Oh, sorry, DC 13, DC 13. Wisdom saving throw, DC 13, as it is a luring song on the wind.
I'm in. I believe in it. I worship this now.
Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt. I'm gonna full lean into this.
I think we should trust whatever song that is.
Seems like a good idea.
That's 2. We got 2 nat ones.
I'm gonna roll for Bill.
The DC for this was 13. For those of you that critically failed, I too will be leading heavily into this. Not only are you compelled to move that direction, this is more than just a compulsion. This is something is seeping into your heart. This is like the first time that you've heard something or someone truly masterful, a true amazing vocal performance. It is making you feel things that you have never felt before, and it's going to stay with you for a very long time. Those of you that failed, or those of you that are just full on leaning into this, you feel compelled to move off of the beaten path, to head deeper into the woods and follow this singing. Those of you that succeeded, you do not feel this compulsion, and you are also immune to this effect for the next 24 hours. Several of you are beginning to veer off and head towards this sound. What I'm most curious about, what about the rest of you? The people that succeeded? What's going on now?
Hey, where are you guys going?
Bye.
Concert started.
So beautiful.
Path is over here, and he's gonna reach out to Sid and pull Sid to him.
Most fine voice.
Let me attempt to resist you. I fail.
Okay.
No.
I hop onto one of Lamp's limbs and try to cover their eyes.
You try to cover Lamp's eyes. There's nothing stopping you from getting up on Lamp. Lamp, you have to use all of your movement, all of your action is in attempting to move forward and get there. If somebody is covering your eyes, that's fine. You can still hear the direction that the sound is coming from. You might bump into something, but at least you know what direction to keep moving. So you can certainly do that, Clink Clank.
Most fine. Oh, stub my toe.
Wait. Go back this way. And I try to steer Lamp.
I think my head turns, but my body keeps going towards the sound.
Don't you hear that? Don't you want to go find out who that is?
You hear the following. You hear the following on the wind, even those of you that succeeded. 25 years, and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. And it continues to lure and lure you all further and further. I do believe that we only have Clink Clank and Corn who are the ones that save. Because it is essentially 4 versus 2, it will take a grandiose effort of something truly masterful to stop all of them. Otherwise, I will let you choose to stop one person. No offense, Clink Clank, you're just too tiny.
I flip off of Lamp and turn around and face everyone, brandishing my weapon, and try to intimidate people back onto the path.
I'll let you make an intimidation check.
All right.
She's got a knife.
Okay.
Jeez.
I will give everyone a chance. I will give everyone a chance to make a wisdom saving throw again.
I was gonna say Corn is gonna take his 20 feet of rope and start tying it around everybody.
What's going on?
Because I will say this. I will make me let's put it to the dice. Let's put it to the dice. Roll me a D100. Corn.
D100. 83. 38.
38. You are able to choose 2 people easily to tie up. The rest of the individuals are too spread out for you to collect them quickly enough, wrap them before they get out of the way. It looks like on this new round of saving throws, it looks like Sid was able to save, Lamp was able to save, Mighty Bill was able to save, but it looks like, and I'm going to make an executive decision here, Luna and Small Egg, there was the ones that continued to fail. With 2 failures, you are taking off. You are using the fullest of your movement to begin to move away from this space, which lines up really well. I think that you were able to work on Sid and work on Lamp. Mighty Bill is probably close to Sid. So Corn, you can have Sid and Lamp back with you. It looks like the intimidation worked on almost everyone else with the exception of Luna and Small Egg. Luna, Small Egg, you break through the bushes, and about 30 feet away, sitting up on a rock, you see this beautiful avian woman who is strumming on a harp and singing this beautiful, beautiful tune.
You
She
must
has
be
not
the-
yet she hasn't noticed you yet.
Oh, I will announce loudly, "You are the beautiful meat," and I'll swim beneath her tree. But I don't think I can climb it.
Corn, I will
So I'll
never
just kinda-
forgive you for robbing me of hot bird women.
Sid, this is a bad one, Sid.
And
I
all
hope
of you,
so.
all of you who
Witness
saved,
me.
you hear Small Egg yelling out, "You must be the beautiful meat." Luna, do you say or do anything whenever you enter this grove?
I think Luna takes out her lute and starts trying to accompany whatever the avian woman is playing while getting closer.
As soon as the 2 of you walk in, announce your presence differently, she would immediately drop the harp and go, "Oh no!" And then she hops down and she rushes over towards you, Luna, first, and she backhands you across the face. You take 1 point of damage.
Would you like to get into my
Ow.
hot tub?
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage. And then she goes to backhand you, Small Egg, and then she's confused about how to do that, so she just like shakes your bowl viciously,
Go in my bowl. Go in my bowl. Go in my bowl. I want to keep you.
and you take 1 point. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you just get rocked around. Okay, you fail again, Luna. She says, "Oh no!" and she backhands you again. And you take another point of damage, and I need you to make another wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Please go in my bowl. You will like it.
Did you make a check, Small Egg, as you take 1 point of damage?
I'll do a persuasion. Right now.
You lose, Roger.
Yeah, that's what the sound means. That's what the sound means, right? Okay, so she backhands Luna once. She goes and shakes your bowl, and Then she goes and backhands Luna a second time. Luna, you take that second point of damage, but you do succeed. And you watch as this avian woman, she goes, "Ah, good. That was a close one." And then she looks back down to Small Egg. What?
Go inside.
What do you mean?
It's
Are
safe
you not?
in there. Safe from that. I point at Luna.
And she begins to inspect and look at your bowl, and she says, "I don't know. I'm just so embarrassed. I didn't know that anybody was gonna be here. I thought I was far enough away, but
Do it.
Why are you embarrassed?
Go inside.
That was
hold on.
beautiful.
I do feel, for some strange reason, I feel compelled to get inside this stranger's bowl, but I had such a complex backstory that I wanted to share it quickly, and she begins to put a single foot into your bowl.
Luna would go pull her out,
Is that free candy?
keep her out of the bowl.
You can share in the bowl. Everyone can get in the bowl, and then we can hear you.
Egg, stop it.
She says, "I don't know, I'm so conflicted. I thought I was far enough away from anybody that nobody would hear my beautiful, beautiful voice."
Why wouldn't you want
It
to
was a
hear your
rather beautiful voice.
At this time, you all can have followed if you wish. You are hearing this conversation from the other side of the bush line, and you see this like somewhat overly dramatic avian woman who has her hand up to her forehead, but also has a foot in in Small Egg's bowl.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm
Putting her
so
in my bowl?
sorry. I didn't
Oh.
mean to.
Who are you?
My name's Elsie.
Elsie what?
I don't have a last name.
Elsie, I'm Luna. Why wouldn't you want to share your voice?
Because it's too amazing.
That was
And-
you?
Everyone who hears my voice falls in love with me. And, well, it's too much pressure.
I know exactly what you mean, Elsie.
I just thought that if I went far enough out into the wilderness that I'd be able to sing in peace, but here you all are, finding me again. I'm so sorry, I should away. And she takes her foot out of your bowl
Put that
and
back.
starts to walk away.
Can I quickly use mending on anything that looks like tattered or damaged on Sid's clothing, and then kind of just like push him forwards?
Also, please
Yeah.
put me down.
Absolutely, you can do that.
Is Sid wearing clothes?
Yes! Not an animal.
He's a modest chicken.
You are.
Alright,
kind of,
Elsie.
anyway.
My name's Lamp, and I too am cursed with overwhelming physical beauty.
She says, "Oh, Lamp, it's a pleasure to meet you." She extends her hand out for you to kiss it.
I think he's never seen that before.
As Lamb's
And so-
hesitated, I'm gonna shh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says, "Oh my, you seem to be quite clever for a small chicken. What is your name?"
I am a rooster.
"I'm so sorry, I did not mean to offend."
His name's Richard.
"Oh, Richard."
Right, yeah, no, my name is Sid. My friends call me Richard.
"Oh, it's a shame that you and I will never become friends because I must continue my seclusion in the wilderness now."
Or in this bowl.
"What? Who's..."
Egg.
Hold on.
Please tell him.
Can we talk about that for a second? Because for
Please
a
put me
moment,
down.
I felt compelled to get into the bowl, but now it seems weird.
It is weird. That's why.
Yeah.
I heard
Yep,
it's
that's
really
a common
cool.
occurrence with our friend.
I think you're all just judgmental.
Well, like I was saying, I have to continue going further and further into the wilderness now so that no one will ever hear my beautiful, amazing voice again because it's too amazing.
I think you
All right,
should
well,
not.
good luck.
Well,
She
What-
walks like 3 steps away and does that thing where she turns around to see if anyone's going to try to beckon her to stay.
now, where are you from?
Well,
I didn't think there was any other places besides Crystalbrook out here.
kind of an interesting story. It's a shame that I'll never be able to tell you about it because I have to away into the wilderness and continue my seclusion. She takes one more step.
Elsie, why don't you accompany us so you're not
What?
so alone?
What did you say? I couldn't hear you. Say it again.
Why don't
Please
you
come with us.
accompany us?
I can
and you can
never
tell
do
us
that.
your backstory.
I can
Well, all
never
right.
impose. I can never impose.
You wouldn't be opposing, Elsie. We are asking you to come with us.
Do
We're
you have any
begging
food?
you.
What kind of food do you have?
Meat.
Bean.
I got good burgers.
Well, maybe if somebody convinces me with a persuasion roll, I might be convinced to come with you. She takes 2 more steps away from you all.
I'll do it. Come here.
You just say, "Come here."
Yep.
What the?
What?
That
What
works
on
so
earth?
well.
And I'm once again gesturing to the bowl.
She says, "It is quite a nice bowl, I guess. I think I will come with you, and I think I will get inside this small bowl if that's okay with everyone."
Do you lean back and like turn on the jacuzzi jets?
If she gets in, I'm not going to do anything but I'm not going to try and poison her, but I will make it appear like a jacuzzi.
She gets it. She gets in your fishbowl, and you turn it into a jacuzzi.
And I want it to appear like there's enough space for everybody to sit, and there's a projector with a PowerPoint style like screen. So as if she wants to visually present her backstory, and I'll look around at the rest of the party. Wow, I guess there's plenty of room in there for everybody.
Let's let that roll. Let's let that roll stand.
Yeah, she gets
See
into.
no reason it can't.
She gets into your bowl. She makes herself comfortable. She again tells you her name is Elsie, and she begins to go over actually a really messed up and really traumatic backstory, which is she is a siren, and what's interesting about her is that her siren call also works on other sirens and other harpies. And so she has been ostracized because essentially, she single-handedly decimated the local population of young males in her area because they fought each other to the death over her because of her song.
Ooh.
And so she craves love and attention, but she's afraid that she's going to lead to another mass hysteria with her beautiful, alluring voice.
You know, roosters do that.
Who all gets in? Who all gets in the bowl? Who's in the bowl watching the story?
Me.
I think someone's gonna carry it, right?
That's Bill's job.
It's like- yeah, I think me and Corn will carry it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So you two are continuing to walk, and the rest of you are hearing this story, and she breaks down into tears like no fewer than like once every 2 to 3 minutes telling this traumatic story. And every time she breaks down in tears, she says, It's my fault, right? I mean, even though I was just born this way, it's still my fault, right?"
Yes.
Of course not. And every
Hey.
time she breaks out in tears, Luna will hand her a new handkerchief.
It's wet instantly. I can't prevent that.
Still handing her a new handkerchief.
I mean, yeah, it is
Well-
kind of cool though.
Fault is a social construct. It has no place out here in the woods.
If only I could find someone who was strong enough to withstand my amazing, just truly blessed voice, and prove maybe then I could find someone to spend my life with. But until then, I'll stay in this bowl, I guess.
Okay.
Well, Corn didn't actually fall for your voice when we heard it.
Neither did Clink Clank.
I didn't. It's true.
Are either of them single?
Yes,
Yes. Both
Yep.
of them are single.
extremely.
Are
And
either,
my
of them,
hair is real.
are either of them interested in living high up on rocky cliff faces?
No.
It's my shit.
That sounds terrible.
I don't think so.
She begins to cry.
Clink
Unfortunately,
Clank
Corn
is
is
made of
very
porcelain.
tied to his tavern.
Oh, well, I guess I'll just keep looking then. But also I'll stay in this bowl until. So maybe you all can just take me around and show me to potential suitors everywhere you go.
Yes. What are your most important traits in a partner?
Loves
Perhaps-
high places.
Okay, how about the ability to carry 8 children?
Pretty average for a clutch size, actually. Yeah.
Oh
Excellent.
shit.
We will start looking.
Oh, also, there's one other thing. I don't know if this means anything to you, but I'm from a family. We always do like turkey trots and 5Ks on Thanksgiving. That's like
That's
really
going to
important for
hurt your
us.
chances, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna start trying to
We'll
get
do
out
our
of the bowl.
Yeah. Out of the bowl or in the bowl.
Out.
If only we knew somebody who liked high up places. This is going to be so difficult.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Just don't forget about me in this bowl, and just make sure you show me to every reasonable suitor on all of your travels forever for the rest of this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Deal.
By the way, and she pulls out a small like box, and it's just like clearly pulsing and emanating just immense amounts of magical power. And she says, "Oh yeah, there's one other small thing. I swore to myself that I would give this immensely powerful magical artifact to the person who truly loves me. So, by the way, I've got this." And she just puts it back.
Okay.
Where did you get that?
Remember my PowerPoint where I told you that I decimated the entire population of local young youths in my area?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took it from the treasury whenever I left home because, well, no, they weren't going to use it.
And where is
Seems
home?
reasonable.
And she like goes to point like just northward where she would believe the mountains to be, but she's also in the bowl, in this like demi-plane bowl.
Oh.
She's,
Let me help. And I create a perfect one-to-one map of the bowl.
and she just like points northward. It is northeast of Crystal Brook. She has gone quite a far ways. It is closer to Baytroon to the east than it is to the west. West would be more the Frostspire Summit, and it gets into some very icy, craggy peaks. Over towards the east, it's not quite as hazardous. There's definitely more areas, the coastal cliffs, where individuals like sirens and or harpies could make or nest if they wanted to on some semi-high alpine lakes.
Well, we better start looking then.
Now we continue on our journey.
Right.
Yeah, you certainly continue on your journey. Who I
We
know
are X yalms away.
you are X yalms away, and with a 19, practically 20 on your previous survival check, you all would be able to arrive to where you need to be probably by around 5 or 6 p.m. that afternoon. A little bit of some breaks, a little bit of rest, and you all would stumble upon what looks to be the culmination, or the origination, I should say, of where this individual escaped and fled from. As you were traveling and tracking them, you are able to tell that probably for the first hour or two, they were running, then they were kind of walking and slouching, and it was only for the last little bit that they were crawling. And before you all, this is what you would see. If I can activate this for you all. You will find yourselves at the southern reach of this area. You can see that there are some trees that have been felled recently. And before you, oh, sorry, it didn't update your token on this one. I'll update it here in a second. This is what you all see. There is a river that is before you. You can see that there is a wagon that seems to be part of a caravan that was certainly here, has either been pushed or dragged or somehow just rolled into the river and is now kind of stuck on some rocks as it's slowly being beaten and ripped apart. You can see that there is a number of bloody footprints and tracks on the other side of this space. You can also see that there's a number of wagons that were certainly part of a larger caravan. It looks like, even from this distance, this is obvious and clear and easy, that the caravan must have set up for a rest. They had made camp and they must have been attacked and assaulted. Some type of battle must have occurred here while they were resting. But you are on the other side of this river. If you want to get over there to explore it appropriately, it looks like whatever bridge used to be here is no longer here. So you're going to need to figure out a way to cross this stream to get over to investigate the campsite more thoroughly.
How strong does the current appear to be?
It does appear to be fairly strong. It's not impossible to swim, but it would definitely be a challenging swim across, especially if individuals were, I don't know, tiny porcelain dolls.
That's me.
Lamp, are you buoyant?
I've never tested that theory.
You are made of wood. Perhaps we could fashion you into a boat and ride you across?
Not quite made of wood. It's more of a kind of bark-like, something between bark and skin, actually.
Well,
But,
Clink clank. How heavy are you?
Oh, it depends on how many coins I have inside.
I look at Luna knowing exactly how this plan ends up. And I'm just nodding. Yeah. Corn?
Corn, do you still have that rope?
I. He pulls out his
All right.
rope. Does everybody else have rope? Because that's a lot more than 20 feet.
You packed my bag.
I believe I also have some rope.
I don't really carry
Alright.
any rope.
I've got this net.
We're
I
gonna
guess
need
I can
100 feet of rope.
I do believe I also have 100 feet of rope.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that heavy?
Yeah, where are you keeping that? Don't answer that. I don't care. What's your plan?
What's the plan?
Fashion.
Well, first of all,
One of us-
let's tie these ropes together so that we have one that's long enough. And if you don't mind, I would like to throw you to the other side with the rope, and then hopefully you can find something to tie it to.
Well, I'm a team player, so let's try it.
Wait. No, but if you don't throw her far enough, she'll sink to the bottom and die.
Oh, I'll throw her far enough. There, I can guarantee it.
I
Will
can
she
get her if
die?
she sinks.
Yeah.
I don't need to breathe.
All right. Well, that's good to know,
Well,
actually.
well, hold on.
I
Hold
trust
on.
you.
Maybe plan 2. I still think we throw. It never goes wrong. But if you don't need to breathe, could we just like weigh you down a lot and then you could walk across the bottom?
We could try it.
God.
All right, that'll be plan B.
I mean, and under all circumstances,
Yep.
if she has the rope, we can always pull her back.
Yeah.
All right. So
All right,
is
sounds
plan
good.
A, is plan 1 to throw Clink Clank across, or for Clink Clank to Captain Jack Sparrow across the bottom of the river?
Oh, that's the
Yes.
river's plan B. Walking is plan B.
Yeah, I kind of want to throw
Yeah,
Plan
yeah,
A
throwing's
is-
plan A, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I Googled the following, and I found this on a really reputable porcelain doll website. It says most porcelain dolls range between 1 to 5 pounds. which means that they can be tossed between 30 to upwards of 100 feet. So,
Yeah, except for this.
let's see your. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cast free throw. I can cast her. I can throw her up to 150 feet. My choice.
Click that ability. I want to read it. It's not because I don't believe you. It's because I need to see this with my own eyes.
How do I?
I feel like I should
share
have
it?
gotten that.
Hey, Sid, stay still. And I'm going to rip
What?
a piece of Sid's cloth off of his clothes that was just mended.
This
and
is
make,
like the third time.
a little parachute.
Hold on. This is ridiculous.
I
This
pull
is
out the handkerchief out of my pocket. You could have just.
I can throw her around something if I want to.
The object can navigate around obstacles and corners and ignores half and 3/4 cover if if it is directed at a creature. Oh my god.
This
That's
is
And
so
if Clink
awesome.
Clank weighs more than 5
That's
pounds,
great.
I can throw her up to 150 feet.
Yeah,
I
five pounds or
repeat.
less. You want Clink Clank to be 5 pounds or less right now. You know, this is exactly what happens. You tie rope around Clink Clank, just in case. You use free throw, and I'm going to make the assumption here that at least some of you. We're just gonna move you up.
Yeah.
And do you want to throw just 100 feet, or do you want to send Clink Clank the full 150 feet?
Well, that depends how far across is it.
Land me on the tent.
The river itself is 100 feet, but 150 feet will get you to this wagon, this area over here.
Well, then
Yeah.
I would try and throw her to the wagon because she could tie us to the wagon. I'm assuming the wagon would be heavy enough to act as an anchor for at least one at a time.
Okay. Now you had two. How much total rope did you have? You had enough to
We had
do
200 feet.
This is working out great. Clink Clank, you just get yeeted. What does it look like as you cast free throw and Clink Clank is just rocketing through the air?
Well, I think I would wind up just like a baseball player and just go. See you on the other side, Clink Clank.
Whoa!
Just throw her and she would just fly.
I like to imagine it's like your arms and legs are kind of like being pushed backwards by the power of the wind, and you're just zooming through the air, and you come crashing into the back of this wagon
I
right
use
here.
the cloth as a parachute, so I land a little bit gently.
Yeah, that sounds super reasonable. I want you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please. DC, let's use it as 12, just like it is for Luna's save.
Magic does whatever you want it to.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so you fail. But you did say that you used a little bit of the almost like a parachute. I'm gonna roll just a little bit of damage because I think that is fair for the force for which you have been thrown. You're gonna take 6 points. You're gonna take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch!
That is itself already lessened, and you are there. If you want to tie it off to something on this side, that should not be that big of a problem for you.
Yep,
And then, of
I'm
course,
gonna
we have the
tie
other
it to
side.
the wagon.
What are we going to tie it off to on the other side, everybody?
Well, there's a big ass tree right next to us.
True there is. True there is.
I think we should do the stump.
I also think we should do the stump.
Stump.
Can we reach the
You can
stump?
always rely on a good stump.
Lamp, how far do the roots go?
Judging by the looks of that stump, at least 20, 30 feet down.
30 feet. I look at the yalm stick. Yeah, that's probably fine.
You have enough rope. You have enough rope to tie it off to the wagon and to tie it to that stump.
We tie it off.
All right. I will do this though. I just want to make sure. I would like a dexterity-based check. I need 1 from the person on the party side, and I need 1, of course, from Clink Clank. I just want to see the integrity of these knots.
Could argue survival.
Oh,
Can I?
I will. So Clink Clink, this is yours is an 8. That is it. That's fine. I will. You know what? No, I do want a dexterity based check. This
I can do a
is.
sleight of hand.
Very
I'll take-
well. Yep.
I'll take sleight of
Sleight of
hand.
hand.
On this side, I will allow for assistance or guidance if somebody else is
cool.
helping.
I would like to
I'll
help.
roll it again then. Unless someone else has a higher sleight of hand.
I only have a
I
+2.
offered to, and then you rolled.
We go by the dice. Lamp's locked in.
Yeah.
Lamp is grabbed
I
here.
said,
And he's
I,
Locked in.
I can do it. And Lamp goes, all right, cool.
Roll it with advantage. Oh no.
Okay, so it's 11.
Yeah, so on one side we got an 8, on the other side we've got an 11. My question is, who would like to
Corn.
cross first?
Corn would like to go first.
I'm going to take the extra bit of rope and just tie it around the other stump here. It's not connected to anything. I just want to.
Of course, of course. It's so good. It's so good.
Perfect.
Oh.
And I pull it, and it just all comes undone. Shit.
Okay. So, Corn, if you are crossing first, these are the options that I have for you. You may make either a strength athletics check to kind of pull and drag yourself across here, or with a much higher DC, I will allow you to make a dexterity acrobatics check to attempt to run along the top of the rope.
You said specifically dexterity.
You have options. You have options. Strength or dex.
Strength or dex? Okay. Yeah, could I do an athletics?
Absolutely you can. Absolutely you can.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 things here. And this could cause a kind of funny thing here. But as I start running, I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat to just run faster.
Okay, hold on. So you are. Okay, I'll allow it. Go ahead.
And I would like to use Tides of Chaos on my roll to give myself advantage, which will cause a wild surge as I start running.
Yep. Let me pull up a good wild magic roll table really quick, because obviously this is the best time for this to
Use the
happen.
magic bean table.
That's for later.
not if we
All right.
eat it.
You know, no joke though. Honestly, no joke though.
Nice.
No.
Oh no. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna roll the D100 for this wild magic surge here. Okay.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
what does that mean?
Oh no.
That's 10, right? Or is that 100?
That's
That
100.
was
100.
It should have been
Wow.
10. That's how that works, but fine.
Corn becomes oral.
Hold on. Because I rolled a 100, I'm gonna find a better table. That was like the basic sorcerer one from old edition. I want the new stuff that's got fun, exciting events on it.
You just upgraded your roll table.
You fireball your party twice instead of once.
No joke.
You send them a delayed blast fireball that goes off when they look at it.
Big oversized present. You open it.
Okay. Corn, can I please have you roll 1d6, please?
I don't want it.
How many magic beans?
It's
4 fireballs.
Okay, sick. Okay, now I have to do we have to do another math thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll let you do. Roll me a d10 now, please. I'm gonna turn it into a d5, and I'm gonna choose a character to be affected by this.
7.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, amazing. All right, this is going to affect you, Luna. Luna, may I please have you? Can I please have you roll 1d8?
Of course.
Okay, 6. Awesome. Okay, we're almost there, everyone.
What is this?
Corn, you activate your tides of chaos. You take off trying to dash across this tightrope that you are moving over. Your original roll with a 13, we'll resolve that in a second. Immediately, Luna, you grow a third eye on your forehead. And for the foreseeable future, you have advantage on wisdom perception checks, as there is now a third eye in the center of your forehead. And obviously, Corn, you wouldn't be aware of this.
Yep. I don't even know what happened. Corn's just running.
Corn, with a 13, you are able to make it over the rope.
Okay.
Wow, that was fast.
There we go. All right. Who would like to cross next?
I'll do it.
Can I hold on to the rope on this side, like just like an extra brace?
Yeah, I'll let that count for something. Certainly.
Okay.
All right. Who's going next? You said Sid's going next?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and get Corn moved over to the other side. And let's go ahead and get you a strength or athletics check to get across this bad boy. Strength or dexterity check.
Yeah, I'll go for an acrobatics. That's not
Okay.
bad.
That is enough to get you across as well. 1.
I
Who would like to go next?
I'll go next.
Alrighty, go ahead. Give me either an athletics or an acrobatics check, please.
We'll do acrobatics.
Okay. You are, Luna, you are about halfway across whenever you begin to fall off of this. I will allow you to make a dexterity saving throw in an attempt to grab on. The DC for this is 12. On a failure, you will begin to be swept away by the current.
A dex saving throw.
A dex saving throw, DC 12.
Let's see if I can roll higher than 12 then.
Oh no.
You got this.
Oh.
Boom.
Okay.
Okay, you are able to grab on. To continue this, I need another acrobatics check to see if you can make it the rest of the way across.
could I assist by like reaching out my shadow arm, trying to pull her across?
I will allow you to have seen them fall and make it to the water's edge appropriately. What is the reach on your shadow arm?
30 feet.
Right now, they are just out of reach. Let's see the roll. We'll see how far they make it. And if they begin to fall again, you might be able to provide some circumstantial bonus and effect to this.
How
So-
far out of reach?
You appear to be about, let's see, about 10 feet, I guess 15 feet out of reach.
Okay.
All right, that will do it. You do not need any other type of special intervention. You are able to make it the rest of the way, and Korn can be there to help you kind of hop off, get down off the rope appropriately.
You just wanted to make it look entertaining.
Of course. I am an entertainer after all.
Damn
run
mummers.
Oh my god, Luna, I think there's a leech on your forehead.
No, that's not a leech.
What?
Yeah, it's a small
it?
snake.
What?
No. And the eye will blink a few times. Like,
Oh.
Dear God!
All right, who wants to cross next?
You go first. I have a plan.
Are you sure you don't want me to carry your bowl across?
No.
All right. Well, good luck.
I feel like Bill's just digging in the ground.
Yep. And I'll go ahead and try to walk across.
All right, give me an athletics or an acrobatics check.
All right. Let's do They're both the same, so I'll do athletics. Because he's being rather straightforward about it.
Oh,
Ooh,
amazing.
close one.
Amazing. With a 19, you are able to make it 3/4 of the way across this before one of the knots over on Clink Clank's side gives way.
Uh-oh.
There are 3 people that are able to grab onto this rope. I need Clink Clank, Luna, and Corn to all please make me dexterity saving throws. The DC on this is 17.
I have advanced. Can I see it coming? Oh,
Yes,
I
yeah. You watch the slack, and it's beginning to go out of reach. This is your opportunity to try to grab this. Okay, Corn, it looks like you are able to grab this with a 21. Oh, was your first one?
Yeah. So
Oh,
I
you had
have
advantage?
I have danger sense.
Nice. With that 21, you are able to grab onto the rope. Lamp, you begin to feel the slack. You are being swept away by the current, but you are still on and connected to the rope. I need a dexterity saving throw just to make sure you're able to hold on to this and you don't somehow lose connection to the rope and drift
Alright.
away.
I tend to go with the flow. But this should be too much.
That beats it. You were able to hold on, hop back on. You are close enough for some shadow arm, for some help, to go the final 10, 15 feet to hop over to the other side. In order to continue, we will need somebody else to retie off the rope. It has been disconnected. Or you can continue just to hold on to it. It is your choice. Well, what's the plan moving forward?
Sid, can you tie this up? Trust
Oh.
your knots a little bit more now.
Oh, now you want me? Yeah, no, sure.
All right,
Thank you, Sid.
I'm gonna just fail this so hard.
let's see it. That's really good. It's
See,
the tightest.
The trick here, Lamp, is that you want the rope to not get it. You see, not. That was the whole thing. I just wanted to say not.
That's awesome.
I thought I was going to learn something.
All
There-
right. Who's going over next? Bitey Bill or Small Egg?
After you.
You tell Bill to go. All right, so Bill will fly over. He's got a 40-foot fly speed.
I don't know why Bitey Bill moves so slow whenever I move him.
Well, he's not excited to move.
all
He
of the
just
other
can.
all the other tokens move like this. Bitey Bill, like watch. Let's do this really quick.
He's trying his best.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Again, Bill is just traveling at a leisurely pace.
That's so funny. Okay. So that means we only have one individual remaining. How are you crossing this, Small Egg?
Small Egg is going to take her decanter of endless water and point it towards the shore and use the geyser ability to shoot it like just I don't know how many gallons of water it is, but it's a lot. 30 gallons of water shooting out of the end of it to create like a boat. I
Bill
just
is
want
there.
across.
Just a little wave runner.
That's really funny. I do have a question for you. Are you trained in water vehicles?
I mean, I'm a fish. If this sways you.
She is a water vehicle.
I am
Yeah.
pleased. I'm pleased enough. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Species
Though.
ability.
I want you to drop me a d20 and you can add your proficiency bonus.
Okay. I don't know how to add proficiency. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we'll
roll
just-
this and
yeah,
add it.
Okay. So it's hit or miss. I'm gonna roll a d4 for directionality. Okay, awesome. So what ends up happening, it works. There's absolutely no doubt about that. The rest of you would probably be confused as you watch it taking place. Small Egg, you open the and you unleash the geyser, and instead of going straight across, you end up going a little bit the wrong direction. You will still cross, but you end up shooting too far and go like over into this bush over here. As you're just like skipping like a stone across the top of the water, over into the bush, over to the left here.
Hey, well done.
Quite the show.
Made it.
More.
You all have successfully crossed the river, and you see there are signs of a struggle. There are tons and tons of footprints, lots of blood evidence as well. The place looks like it's been ransacked. You are more than welcome to move around and show me where your characters are going to investigate. If you would like to call for any roles, I have things prepared, but feel free to lead this investigation how you all think you go about searching this place.
I would like to use stealth and peek inside the tent.
I'm going to stick close to Corn for safety.
I am
Makes sense.
looking for booze and food.
Okay, let's get the stealth roll first. Then I want an investigation to look for booze and food. Ooh. Show me, you're looking in this tent over here? Yes?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When you look in this tent, it looks like it's been tossed. Like somebody came into this space and they were... That's so funny. They were searching for anything and everything. Pillows have been ripped up, blankets have been torn to shreds. This place has been ransacked, and there's no care or concern either as you look around that space. And without a specific role from you, Clink Clank, that's kind of the cursory stuff that you see. Corn, unfortunately, you are unable to find any booze, any snacks with that nat 1. As far as you are concerned, this place is devoid of anything good. You've searched everywhere, you can't see anything.
Or we're looking
Damn
for
vegans.
All right, that's you're giving an investigation check inside that tent.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. You would find it looks like there are some things that there are some mugs that have been tossed over, like somebody was running around and like, oh, this is just a mug, we don't need to worry about anything whatsoever. The mugs, the like steins, have false wooden bases, and inside you would notice that there are some loose gems, some garnet, some amethyst. You would also notice a couple of small pearls. There appears to be
Freaking clever.
some jewels and some gems in the false bottom of a stein over here.
clink, 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 clink.
You begin putting it inside you.
Oh yeah.
Corn, can I have a perception check real quick?
Yes.
Can I give Corn advantage? Because I'm kind of like sticking with him.
Yeah, you two could be looking around together. I will gladly allow Corn to have advantage on your perception check.
Needed.
There we go. Corn, as well as Sid, and of course Bitey Bill, you make your way over here, and you are actually able to notice and see this. It looks like there is an unconscious woman about 42, 45 feet away from you over at the edge of this waterfall to your northwest. She looks like she's half in the water, half out of the water. She looks like she's been kind of really beat to all hell. Soaking wet.
Anybody have any healing? Somebody's hurt over here.
And before we
They're not
resolve
dying.
that, not anymore, they're not. Before we resolve that, I do want to give an opportunity for the general checks that would have undoubtedly been happening. Luna, as well as Small Egg and Lamp, was there anything you were doing in the center of the camp before Korn noticed that woman?
Lamp was checking the fire to see how long ago all of this happened.
Yeah.
And roll to survival, got a 12.
Yeah, 100%. Even though on the map it certainly looks like a roaring blaze, it would be ash, no embers. So it would have been days ago at this point, days ago.
Got it.
The certainty that you would find with a 12, certainly more than 4 days. Beyond that, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, okay, cool.
What about Small Egg or Luna?
So Small Egg is talking to the woman in the bowl, and she's just kind of asking her with persuasion to give us some insight into what happened here, or if she knows.
The first thing that she would say, what was the persuasion? Your charming persuasion was about 24, and the first thing she says is, I should have said something. I can fly. I probably could have carried people over one at a time, but
I had a
was
lot
afraid-
of fun.
I was just afraid. I was just afraid that, I don't know, it would get their hopes up that I would sing if I touched them or held them, and I just didn't want people to be super excited about my amazing voice.
Don't worry about that. Do you know who killed all these? Was this you who killed all these people? Or these
What?
corpses?
No, I haven't sang over here. I haven't sang over here in weeks.
Okay. Well, I was also thinking we should find you somebody who's hard of hearing. That would be a perfect match for you.
What? What do you mean?
Someone who cannot hear.
Huh?
Someone who cannot hear.
Oh, she says, I know, I was just trying to joke around with you, but
What?
it's okay. It doesn't seem like you understood it. Like nobody understands me.
Okay. This
That's
is
kinda hard to
outside of
watch.
my abilities.
Was there anything from Luna before you headed over to help out Korn and Sid?
I think she's just looking to see if there are any signs of any survivors with all the blood that's there.
Yeah.
And she's definitely rolling her eyes very hard at Elsie.
I'll allow you to make an investigation check or a survival check. It's your choice.
Let's do survival then.
There we go! With the survival, before you head off to go help out Korn and Sid and Bitey Bill, you would find that there's so many tracks here, but you are able to tell that the tracks do appear to be goblinoid in nature, and they do all appear to be heading west. You can see that the exodus from this place, dozens of goblin feet head west, and it is clear that they are dragging something large and very heavy by the way it is embedded. The trail is embedded, digging into the earth. You would clearly be able to find that. But you don't find any survivors here, nor do you find any bodies.
I believe our box has been taken by goblins.
Now we go over to Korn. Korn, you've just made it over to the woman and you've yelled out, does anybody have any healing? Can we help this individual? What's going on over by this unconscious woman?
I am like, if she's not on her back, I'm like flipping her up onto her back and kind of sitting her up a little bit and trying to search my back for my water and any rations and trying to make sure she's alive and, can talk to us.
Can I have you make a medicine check for me, please?
Okay.
I will also assist.
Okay, yeah, you can assist. You can have advantage.
Okay. I will add.
Okay, we'll take it. We'll take that at a 10. Out of 10, you are able to notice that she's soaking wet. Obviously, she's half in this little pond at the bottom of this crashing waterfall. She looks like she's been battered and bruised. You don't notice anything else. It looks like she must have gone over, like your best assumption is that she went over the waterfall. She must have got battered, maybe hit some rocks whenever she was down underneath, and then washed up on the edge of this little watery pond, watery lake here. But you don't notice anything else with that 10. As you flip her back over on her side, she begins to cough up water, like she must have taken on quite a bit. She's coughing this up as she's slowly coming to. I see that Sid and Lamp and Luna were heading over there. Was there anything you want to do before we proceed?
I did cast Spare the Dying,
Okay,
just in case.
just in case.
I've got my good berries.
I'm gonna stay this distance.
Okay, okay. As she begins to cough up, you hear, "What happened? Where is everyone? Where are they? Okay?
Who's everyone?
Was I too late?"
What are you talking about? We just got here. Tell us everything.
You watch as she tries to like erupt upwards, and then she wrenches down at her side. Everything hurts.
Yes, we found you at the
It's
base
okay.
of the waterfall.
Where are the rest? Where are the rest of the caravanners? God, it hurts.
It's a rather grim
There
sight
was
here.
some
Go on.
there was some kind of gurgling attack.
You watch as she like spins around to attempt to look over to you, Lamp, but from my vantage point, it looks like you're about 20 or 30 feet away, and she goes to like kind of points at you, and you watch as she tries to like lift up her arm, and then she just screams in pain. I think it's broken.
Don't try to move around too much. Just talk
Please.
to us.
Please, can somebody? I have to get this set. We have to. If I
Here.
can somebody help me?
Here, eat this good berry.
You pop a berry.
Yeah, I've got a few. I take it off my head. Here, eat this.
And she would consume the good berry. She calms down a little bit, but before she continues, any questions, any things? What are you all thinking and doing as you find this woman stirring at the base of this waterfall?
I'm just trying to make sure she's able to sit up comfortably, and so I'm probably making her like a little seat up against the rock wall.
Yeah,
Give
you
her some
can.
padding.
You help her kind of sit up against this rock wall. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna move her just like one more back over here. You kind of pull her out of the water a little bit, sit her up against the wall. What about everybody else?
Are there any other bodies here? Is she the only person, dead or alive, we've seen?
You would be able to confirm this from what Luna had shared. This is the only body that you all are capable of seeing at this time. There are no other bodies here.
Why
If
would
you would-
they leave her?
If you would like to make, you can ask a question. If anybody wants to ask a question or try to engage in conversation with her about that, that's completely fine. If you want to make any
Yeah.
rolls around the area, that's
Um,
I'm
completely
going
fine
to
as well.
assess her condition.
She'll just ask the person why she thinks she was left behind.
Okay, you asked that question. I'll let the 13 medicine. You'll get a little bit more information than Korn did, but not a ton more. It looks like the bruises are old. So this either I guess they're not fresh bruises. This possibly happened to her like a couple of days ago, and they're kind of getting that more like deep set purple that come like the almost the yellowing around the edge as well, instead of like maybe the fresher deep red pink of a fledgling bruise. So whatever happened to her happened a couple of days ago, which kind of lines up with what you saw from the fire. I'll give this to you for free, even though it was a medicine check. The only thing that's a little bit weird about that is you think the fire went out like 4 days ago, or at least or so, and to think that this woman has been laying here for at least like 1 or 2 days, that's a long time to be knocked unconscious. It's not unheard of, but it might explain why she's so out of it and confused. For you,
Strange.
little egg, small egg, she would finally catch herself and she would say, no, you don't understand. You don't understand. I'm not part of the caravan. They traveled through here. My husband and I. Oh my God, the kids. Oh my God, the kids. We have a home. not terribly far from here. And we trade with the caravan, and I was supposed to go and trade and bring back food. Oh my God, the kids are probably starving.
Kids are resourceful. They will manage
My
somehow.
husband sent me to get food to bring back because we haven't been able to find or grow any of our own. How long have I been here? She begins to get a little bit frantic.
It has only been a couple of days, so medium meat like you should be able to survive that, even if they had no food.
Would anybody else like to do anything here with this this bruised and semi-frantic woman?
I think I've had kind of like my head on a swivel with all the information that there's no other bodies here. She seems to be alone. Sid being who he is, very cautious, cowardly. Some might say they'd be wrong. And nothing has like jumped out yet, but like clicking now with what she's saying. Just hey. What direction's your house? We'll go check on them. We can get there fairly quick.
She kind of like spins and looks around, like she knows where she's at this point after you all have given her a little bit of care, but also she's trying to orient. She goes to spin and she lets out another. God, it's up. I was attacked up above the cliff. The last thing I remember is falling into the stream. Oh my God, I must have gone over the falls. My home is north of here. Up the falls, up the cliff, and north.
How many yalms?
Oh, what a reasonable question. It's about 1,300 yalms.
1,300 yalms.
By what or whom were you attacked?
I didn't see. It was a flash of green, and she like lifts up a little bit of her wound is now visible as she kind of lifts up a little bit of her vestments here, and you can see that she has a small wound that would match what had previously been seen on the body of the bandit. A small non-serrated knife or dagger wound in her side.
And you
I'm
don't
afraid.
remember what did that to you?
No, I didn't see anything. I just felt this immense pain, and then something hit me on the head. And she goes to reach for her head, and she again screams as she tries to move her arm, and it seems to still either be dislocated or broken.
Mind if I take another look at that?
Please.
I'll scooch up. Bill is connected to me. I
I'm
don't
out of
know how
your
to
way.
stop that, but that's fine.
Okay.
And I will roll a medicine check.
Cool.
Oh my!
No.
I turn around like immediately, like she's gonna die.
You realize that it's not a chicken wing. It is.
She's already dead.
She's already dead, as far as you're aware. With that natural one, can I have you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
I mean, you can. I don't know what either of us are gaining out of this.
Okay. Cool. Absolutely nothing happens. Absolutely nothing happens.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
Do bones count as objects?
So within my years of experience as a DM, I know what happens after I answer this question. So, yes, objectively, bones are objects, but if this is the same bullshit of like, what if I fill their lungs with water? What happens to them then?
Can I use mending to fix the bone?
That won't work, Corin. We're going to need to amputate.
I will rule that it will help to begin the setting process. a cantrip will not be enough to reduce like something from the serious injury roll table, which seems to be what she has. But it will. I'll think of it more like if you were to cast mending, it's like you've done like a little bit of like local anesthesia. It's not gonna hurt so bad.
Gotcha.
Can I stick my head back in the bowl?
Of course you can.
Do you happen to know any healing magic? Does your singing have any positive benefits?
Yeah, I think it has a few.
Okay, get out. Come
Holy
on.
magic, I can do
You
that.
may leave the bowl. Jacuzzi's closed. You're only supposed to be in there for 30 minutes, otherwise, there's a health, Anyway.
You point to a sign on the wall.
Yeah.
And Elsie hops up out of this of your bowl, and she would walk over. I don't have a token for Elsie. I didn't know she would be joining you all.
I'll go with her.
Okay, good. And you come over. Elsie walks over to her, and she just begins to sing in this individual's general direction. And she's just doing this dance around her. I'm going to make a roll here.
Wow.
Okay. It doesn't seem like it has any effect on this poor individual here.
Here, I'll go ahead and try and set your arm. Is any of this like giving? Would any of it give me advantage on a medicine check to set an arm, like the local anesthesia or anything, or?
Because somebody has local anesthesia, they're not going to react as much to the immediate pain of you grabbing them. I will give you a +2 circumstantial bonus to this roll.
I'll take it. This isn't including the +2, so hey, okay.
With a 21 on your wisdom medicine check, you gain the following information. First things first, you are able to reset the arm.
Hold still.
You clearly realize that the arm was not broken, it was just dislocated. But with that amazing medicine check, you are aware that it seems like this has been dislocated many times before. It pops in and out much too easily. It almost seems like it is. If a body can grow accustomed to something, this body has grown accustomed to a dislocating of the shoulder here.
Insight into her honesty.
Insight into her honesty. With the 22, I will say that you have noticed that she is looking, when she tried to look up to point to where her house was, she wasn't looking at the top of the cliff. It looked like she was looking somewhere in like the central area of the waterfall. Like her eyes kept darting over there, kind of nervously.
I see. All right, so I pop her arm in and I look at her and I say,
"Thank you so much."
"What'd you say your name was?"
It's Ruth. My name is Ruth.
All right, Ruth. Now tell me who you are.
What?
That's the code.
What are you? I don't
when-
understand.
When Lamp asked this, can I subtle spell and use detect thoughts again? And I want to probe because she should... no, I guess she'd still know I'm doing it. So I'll just subtle spell so that she doesn't know I cast it.
Okay. And you're probing?
I'm not probing yet.
Okay. As you go for surface level thoughts, you would gain the following. I've never eaten bark meat before. I
Ooh.
wonder if it tastes like man meat.
I will establish a telepathic bond with Lamp, and I'll say, she's thinking about eating you.
I see. All right.
And I will start pushing the woman away with my fins.
At this moment, you
Not
all
the
would
bad
see.
woman, the good winged woman.
At this time, you all would see sticking their head out of the waterfall what appears to be an aquatic equine creature. a horse sticks its head directly out of the center of the waterfall and yells the following in your general direction. Damn it, Ruth! Why don't you just eat them already? You're wasting time! The kids are hungry! I'm hungry! Let's kill them, Ruth! And Ruth would yell back,
What?
Daryl! Shut up, Daryl! I was getting around to it! I was about to eat them, damn it, Daryl! And you watch as her head turns into a horse head as well.
Yeah, shut up, Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl, she's doing her best.
I've been bamboozled once again.
And she immediately is going to make a bite attack at the closest person near her, which, based on what it looks like right here, is going to be Sid.
I disagree. I'm not a person. I'm a rooster, remember?
And Lamp, we maintain our telepathic bond.
Cool.
It says hooves, but does an 11 bite attack hit you?
It does not.
Amazing. I need everyone to roll initiative as she goes "Arf!" and attempts to bite you with the body of a woman and the head of a horse.
And the politics
Panic.
of Ricky Bobby. My initiative work? Did I roll?
I got you. Let's get you all set up and ready to go for this initiative. Don't you worry, friends.
Heck yeah.
Oh, I see.
I got you. Boom, 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 boom. Look at everybody joining initiative.
I don't remember how to uncouple, like, the selection. Oh, wait. No, I did.
Oh my gosh, I'm rolling so good today.
All right, Lamp. You can click on the swords, and you can just click on that little dice, and it'll automatically roll initiative for you.
I did roll here. Let me roll it again. Just because I lost it in the chat. Okay, it looks
There we
like
go.
16.
Yeah, it auto-calculates. All right, we begin the encounter. There is the head of a horse sticking out of the waterfall to your left, and the woman has the head of a horse and the body of a woman, and she has attempted to bite at Sid. And up first, obviously, we're gonna ridiculous. Small Egg, you're up. What would you like to do?
Small Egg turns her little weird fish aboleth eyes to Ruth. Says, I just think you're not seeing the big picture. And she's gonna cast Phantasmal Force on her, which is an intelligence saving throw.
Amazing.
I don't know how to. It's a DC 14.
Fails.
Okay. So for her, she is suddenly surrounded in a room full of chicken meat, but all the chickens are going, don't eat me, don't eat me, don't eat me. And if she gets near
Jesus
any of
Christ.
them, they'll poke her with their beaks.
Oh goodness.
So she has to stay still. She has to stay in her chair.
She has to stay in her chair, otherwise the chickens will get her. You would hear Daryl, the horse head, call out from the waterfall. Oh my God! They're trying to get in your head, Ruth. You can't let them get in your head, Ruth.
Trying?
Kids are hungry. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, but yeah, I think so. The phantasms can do 2d8 damage, so if that's how this works. Yep.
Clink Clank is getting ready. Clink Clank, what are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out how to do the damage here. Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna
Okay.
throw a knife.
So one of the chickens gonna stab her.
One of the chickens.
9 damage. 9 psychic, I think. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Immediately becomes bloodied. And that brings us next in the initiative to Clink Clank. What would you like to do?
Throwing a knife.
You want to throw a knife? Yeah, go ahead.
Yep. A
A 19 will certainly hit this water horse.
Fantastic. And I get sneak attack. Plus the
Nice.
dagger, which I can figure out how to do. I'm clicking. Did it roll the damage?
No, you have to push the damage button first.
I got you. What's it look like whenever you kill this water horse?
You barely even see her throw it. She just pops her head out from behind everyone. Throws it and ducks back behind. She doesn't even watch what happens.
As you kill this water horse, this individual that had been introduced and named Ruth to you all, you would hear Daryl let out a lament. Ruth! Oh my God, you killed Ruth! What's wrong with you people? And then you watch as two smaller horse heads pop out. What does this mean, Daddy? Does this mean that we're not going to be able to eat any delicious humanoid flesh today? Oh, God, kids! I killed your mom!
I dedicate this combat to working moms everywhere.
And then you hear Daryl yell out, God! Sick people! Do me a favor, you push your body into the water.
Oh. Don't do it.
Come on, please, just do it. You hear the
No,
kids
we're
go,
not going to do it.
kids go, yeah, we're hungry.
That actually seems very efficient. Is it?
Come on, it's the least you can do. You kill my wife, put her in the water so I can eat her.
This makes sense to me.
Are you gonna
Corn.
attack us?
No, maybe. No, just put her in the water.
Are you gonna try and eat us?
No, we already ate all the caravan people.
All right. Oh, there you go. I'm going to chuck her in.
You toss the body of Ruth into the water, and you watch as Daryl swims down, grabs the body, and then swims away, and then swims up the waterfall and leaves.
Wait, did they say they attacked? Did they say they attacked the caravan people?
Yeah, they said they ate them
They
all.
said they ate them.
Those make sense.
That means Gerblins must have left the dead bodies, which was then picked off by the Kelpies.
And where did the
Everything is
goblins
slow.
go?
West.
Which way's west?
That way.
Oh,
Are we just moving past that?
That literally happened in 6 seconds.
Crazy days.
You have to get used to things like that in this world, Sid.
You watch as the waterfall begins to pour down in coarse red.
Oh,
Yep.
well, that's the end
That's
of
the
Ruth.
circle of life.
West. We were going west.
I
You
hope
hear
she is delicious.
horse noises intensify at the top of the waterfall.
well, we need to get to
my
the
God.
top. I believe that's or maybe in this gate. No, this is cave-in.
I need to figure out how to get rid of all these.
Here. And I'll point the endless decanter of water at the ground. If anyone wants a geyser up there, just let me know. Give
How
you a
high?
boost.
Roger is left and right and up and down, corresponding to
for simplicity,
north, east, and west.
it'll be the cardinal directions. Yeah. So heading up the waterfall would be north, and that's certainly not the direction that the goblins seem to have left. With your earlier survival roll, these two things do seem to be completely unrelated.
Cool.
I think we should leave the horse creatures to themselves. They've got more food.
Not really our
Um,
problem.
If they're a problem, they'll be a problem later. But I
Clink
do
is-
believe our box has been stolen and dragged to the west.
Clink Clink is scratching into the rocks. It's a ruse.
Nice. For those that come after.
Yep.
I'm studying this map. So we need to head west.
All right. Is there anything else that you all want to do with this information? Is there anything else you want to explore or investigate? Do you feel like you have found everything that you need to find here in this place, or do you want to make any final rolls? Or do you want to leave? Do you want to unpack what you just witnessed? Do we need to talk about that? What are we doing before we move forward?
I'll roll to look for some goodies, like I always
Does
do.
anybody want to check out their home with me real quick? Swim in there.
You can make me the investigation check to find
I
some
don't
goodies.
know if I want to swim with you in particular.
I'd rather not.
Investigation.
I'll take a swim with your little leg.
The best.
Get
I'll
in my
do it.
bowl.
No, I'll take a swim with you in the water.
For the 12, we'll resolve this first, and then we'll do the exploration up the waterfall briefly. With the 12,
Could I have given Lamp a help action?
yeah, you can roll with advantage if you like for this investigation, perusing around the space. Certainly.
Alright, roll again. Nope. 12.
With the 12, it would be similar, probably because Clink Clank finding something earlier and maybe showing people the. Actually, may I ask, did you show people or tell people that you found jewels in the bottom of a mug? Yes or no?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
and I
I-
think you hear me rattling a little more than usual too.
So I think with that mindset, you were also checking for false bottoms on things. You would find there was a treasure chest that was left behind. The treasure chest was empty, but there was a false bottom in one of the treasure chests in one of the tents. And I need you to roll 1d4 minus 1.
One.
1. Okay, so we're gonna get one roll on the random magic item table.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Let's see if I can find one that pleases
What a
me.
delightful subterfuge.
I don't think I like that one. Let's go here instead. Let's find out. I'm gonna have you make a selection for me. Would you like to roll? Oh, where are you? Apologies. The one that I had pulled up earlier is no longer pleasing to me. All right, we'll do it this way. Okay, interesting. Yeah.
Roger with these.
Well, that's the problem, is I had one that automatically rolled for this earlier, but unfortunately, it seems that I have let that escape me.
Guess you'll just have to get me a ring of 3 wishes then.
I guess that's the only, that might be,
Yeah,
in
that's
fact,
the only reasonable.
only reasonable thing to do. All right, here we go. Much better. I found what I actually wanted. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm gonna let you choose. Would you like to roll on the Arcana, Armaments, Implements, or Relics table?
I'll go ahead and look at the implements.
Implements.
I enjoy objects of utility.
All right. This is what you find. You could click on that and find that in the chat. You find a pole of collapsing.
Excellent.
Item functions as a pole. While holding it, you can take a magic action to collapse it into a 1 foot long rod for ease of storage. or cause the 1 foot long rod to revert to a pole. The rod elongates only as far as the surrounding space allows.
Whoa.
Lamp, please don't show us you're expanding. Oh,
Upgrades here for
Yep.
Lamp.
All goes, it goes big and it goes little. I'm gonna store it in my front pocket
yep.
right here.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
I see this this laundry pole, and since my clothing has become tattered once again, I'm just looking for something new that fits.
That's you. Okay, you want to find just some new clothes?
Yeah.
Make me an investigation check. This will just be finding it won't be terribly hard. The quality wise, I think, will be important.
Also tattered.
Yeah, you are correct. Over here on this map, there seems to be a large amount of clothes, and it looks like some care was put into making it look like they were doing laundry or cleaning, when in reality, you are probably now keenly aware that the water horses were probably stripping the nude bodies and just throwing the clothes over here while they were feasting on man flesh in their watery home. You can find some clothes, but they are not very well taken care of. They have chomps in them that look as if they were left by horse teeth.
I'm just gonna hold it up. You can just see my face through the center.
What a disturbing scene.
I
Like,
want to now quickly go and see what Small Egg and Luna, what was your plan?
I think we were just gonna swim into the waterfall and see if that's where their home is. It seemed like they left it temporarily, right?
Yeah.
See what's there.
Yeah, you can. Are you attempting to do this stealthily, or are you attempting just to just go on in?
What do you think?
I don't think we're doing it stealthily because if we've already had an encounter with the creatures that we know live there, that is definitely a danger to us. We might not consider there being anything else dangerous in there.
Yeah.
All right.
And we know they left, so.
Okay, I know you have a swim speed, but you are swimming up a waterfall. I need an athletics check, please.
Dangerous. Oh.
Okay, you realize it's much harder to swim up a waterfall than the water horses made it look.
I'm just idling.
Yeah. Do you want to try to continue to press your luck and do this? For this first one, free, no damage. If you continue to stay, there might be some additional stress or strain.
I think I'm going with tried and true. I'm doing endless decanter water and jet streaming my way into it.
I'll let you make another strength athletics check with advantage.
Come on, big money. Ooh, big money!
Damn!
You are able to kind of geyser and make your way up, fighting the flow of this natural flowing river and waterfall. And about halfway up, you would be able to see through in the middle. There is certainly a cave somewhere in the center area of where this is. And you can kind of jet out into the mouth of their home. And you can see that it is a relatively well furnished little studio apartment vibe. They have a smattering of odds and ends. There's a table with chairs around it. It looks like there are 4 chairs around it. 3 of them are currently occupied. There appears to be a large mass on the center of the table here. There is a sofa here in this space as well. You would also see that there's a number of odds and ends and chests and jars and other things that they've just been collected. You would also see a large pile of humanoid bones in this space.
Okay. Is Luna able to get up here too?
Yeah, I say you and Luna were doing this together.
Okay, great. Well, I'm gonna take the bones if you want to loot anything else. I'll go take the bones.
You go over to the bones. Can I please have you make a sleight of hand check? The DC on this is pretty high at a 15 for this
Okay.
level.
Well, I'll just keep rolling extremely high.
Okay. You go over to take a few of the bones, and it looks like the pile of bones is about to collapse and make a huge noise. And it doesn't. And you can hear that it sounds like the water horses that are currently in their human form. It sounds like they're doing some type of chant or some type of prayer or something.
You said there was a mass on the table?
Yeah, there appears to be a mass on the table.
What is that?
It looks like a horse.
Is it dead?
It does. It looks dead. Yeah.
Okay, I'll punch it. And then I'll leave.
There are. I will say this: you are probably about 30 or 40 feet away, and Daryl and his 2 kids are also sitting at this table.
Oh, I see.
And it looks like they're like saying some type of grace before a meal.
Okay, I will not beat the dead horse. Me now noticing that they're here, I will just plop down into the corner and wait for Luna's lead. But I'll switch my psionics to her so that if she wants to speak to me silently, she can.
Luna, is there anything that you'd like to do here?
I think Luna would tentatively take a step further and like announce herself.
Okay, what's your plan?
I want to talk to these people. They've been fed.
Yeah, you announce yourself. How do you announce it? What do you say into this cave, this home of the water horse?
Excuse me. Daryl, was it?
Ah! Could you all leave a grieving husband in peace? Trying to eat my wife here.
Part of the grieving process.
We will leave. I just have a few questions, if you don't mind, and then we will leave, and we will leave you completely alone.
I'll give you 2 questions. You ask me 3 questions. I'm gonna have one of my kids eat your legs.
You just saw how we handled your wife, and I didn't even do anything yet.
Yeah, you ain't even seen me fight though.
No, but
Daryl.
you really want to send your child at me then?
I gotta learn somehow. Ain't that right, kid? And the kid turns around and their face is just covered in blood. Aha!
Right. Well, 2 questions then. Did you see what happened to the caravan before you ate all the caravan people?
A terrible thing! Terrible thing that happened to the caravan. It was set by goblins.
Like goblins.
I never liked eating goblins personally. You know what I love eating? Human flesh.
Your wife?
From time to time. Alright, you got one more question before my feast.
Let's see. One more question.
Kid! Wash your hands! Damn it. Boy never washed his hands. You watch as one of the horse children goes over and just sticks their hands into the waterfall and then comes back to the table.
Oh, ain't right.
Do you know where the goblins live?
Nah, I didn't concern myself with goblins. Not my business. I don't really care about goblins. You know what I care about though?
Your wife?
No, she dead. Eating man flesh.
Well, you shouldn't eat man flesh when you can't even beat.
Yeah, what do you know about water
Us.
horses?
Well, I've heard stories.
Yeah.
I've heard you're being alluring more than fighting.
Yeah, you know how water horses are made?
No.
I psionically tell her, sex probably.
I'm guessing that when one water horse likes another water horse, and they find each other, and then they come together, and then they create a third water horse.
Oh, it's very funny. You think you try to trick old Daryl? Just because Daryl let his wife die moments ago, you think you can just trick me?
I'm not trying to trick you. I'm telling you, this is how I imagine that water horses are made.
That ain't
They-
right.
They hatch out of eggs.
Come over here, sit down at my table. Break bread with me, I'll tell you.
You know, I'm good. I already ate. Thank you, though.
Ah, it's a pretty juicy tail. Come on, just come on, sit at the table for a little while. We won't bite. Unless.
You promise?
Come on, sit.
That's not a promise.
Because I didn't make one.
Fine. But if you bite, I will bite back.
You sit down, and the two kids look at you, faces covered in blood. And he just pushes a fine china set your direction and carves off a piece of horse. Puts it on the plate in front of you. Says, sorry, my manners. My full name is Daryl D. Daryl. What is yours?
Daryl. I'm Luna.
Luna, pleasure to make your acquaintance. You know, all water horses are born male.
Interesting.
I know what you might be thinking. Where do more water horses come from? He slides a hoofed hand over your general direction and taps near you.
Oh no.
All it takes is a single kiss from a virile male water horse. Turn the human woman to a female water horse. What do you think? And he
Good
points
thing
around
I'm
to his
not a
studio
human
apartment.
woman, then.
He says, what do you mean?
I'm not human.
Nah, you look like a human, you smell like a human.
That's the point.
You trying to pull a trick on Daryl D. Daryl?
Well, just like your wife tried to pull a trick on us by looking like a human, other species do the same.
Hold on, you might be the perfect candidate.
You want me to kill them? I'm just over here in the corner by the sink.
All right, here's my deal. Here's my
No,
offer.
little egg, I'm good. Just
Here's my offer.
stand by.
Here's my offer. Daryl D. Daryl stands on his words. You and me, why don't we get married tonight?
You know, tempting as that is, I am child-free by choice. And I do not want to adopt anyone else's child then.
No, it ain't that bad. Ain't that right, kids? Yeah, we're not that bad.
But you are still children.
Yeah.
And
it's
the only
alright,
children
though.
I deal with are the children of the caravan. And you
They
are not
grow
it.
up- They grow up pretty quick. Maturation rates for youthful water horses, they mature to adulthood in 3.5 weeks. So it really won't be that big of a problem.
To still be your children.
All right. Well, if you're going to turn on Daryl D. Daryl, you're not interested in getting hitched tonight, then I said you should just get on out of my studio apartment. Don't let the waterfall hit your ass on the way out.
I don't think I have much of a choice if I want to get through the waterfall. But I thank you. Thank you for your hospitality. And thank you for the offer. I am very, very flattered.
All right. Well, take some waft to go if you'd like.
No, I think I'm good. You keep it. You make sure you feed your children so they can grow up strong. Water horses.
You watch as the two kids. You watch as two kids begin to fight over your plate.
I would take a knife and I would cut whatever he had left on my plate and just cut in half. No
He-
fighting at
he-
a table.
He brings a hoofed hand up to his eye. God damn it. You would have been perfect.
Thank you, Daryl. But I have other places to be, other things to do.
You ever change
little
your
egg?
mind, you know where to find me. I live in a hole behind a waterfall.
Thank you, Daryl. That is kind of you. But I think Little Egg and I will be leaving. Thank you for answering my questions.
All right, have a nice day.
Kids?
Do me a favor. Don't tell anybody about my home.
Fair if you don't tell anybody about me not being human.
Sounds fair to me.
And I would turn to Little Egg and just mentally go, that goes for you too, Little Egg.
Okay. And as Luna is leaving, Little Egg will reveal herself to the family. Be like, Mr. Daryl D. Daryl, if that offer stands, someday I would like to give you 8 eggs to have aboleth of your own. It is life.
It might get a little bit complicated. I don't know. I've been given a lot to think over here in the past several minutes. So I'll need to think on this.
May I have some wife to go?
Yeah, of course. Here.
She'll take a plate and head towards the waterfall. Which this is human. This was formerly a human that was turned into a horse, right?
It was a human turned into a water horse that is now a water horse.
Okay. She'll think about that as she's eating it. And then she'll leave.
Absolutely. Do 2 of you leave?
I do.
You jump back down
Yeah.
the waterfall?
Yeah.
What do you tell the rest of the party about what you just experienced?
Just some bones up there. As I'm still eating off of the plate that they gave me, the fine china.
Yeah, nothing really interesting up there, but I think we should go look for the goblins.
Yeah, we've been waiting on you two. Where have you been, anyways?
Well, there was a cave. We had to explore that a little bit.
I suppose.
There were
But
no
it turned out to
seahorses
be
up
empty.
there.
Well, I believe you.
I
have
whittled
no
their
reason not
shit.
to.
All right.
There was nothing important.
All right. You all
Think-
can
Think
begin
maybe
to
the
head west.
goblins have clothes.
Goblins. It might be perfect for you, actually.
We're the same size.
All right. You all can begin to head westward, following the goblinoid tracks that did a truly piss-poor job of attempting to hide and conceal the fact that they are dragging a massive box, a massive chest along with them. You would be able to follow this for a few hours until eventually it would come to a point where you would need to decide, are you going to set up camp and long rest for the night? Or are you going to push forward and take potentially a level of exhaustion?
We should take camp for the night.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You can use that rod to pitch a tent.
All right. Amazing. Let's get some survival rolls from everyone to see to what degree we're able to find a safe and hospitable campsite for the evening.
Can I help, Lamp?
Yeah, I think that's fair. If you want to have one person do it with advantage.
Thank you.
Yep. Well, got a 26 on the first roll, so let's see if I can get it even higher. I got a 27 on the
All right.
Yeah. You find an amazing, a beautiful little area to set up camp. What's different about this campsite this evening is that there appears to be, actually, I would say, a tree that you are not familiar with in this neck of the woods, Lamp. This
Like a
tree-
specific tree or a type of tree?
A type and specific tree. You are familiar with many of the denizens of the forest as far as trees go. This tree, it looks like it's covered in blue bioluminescent moss. It has been uprooted and has fallen over. It's massive. What's so interesting about this tree is while it provides an amazing amount of cover and protection for the evening, you believe that you would have been aware of its growth. You've never seen this before. For a tree this large and this massive, it must have been here for years and years and years. And that is not your experience. You do not recall ever seeing this here in this space. But it is an amazingly protective area to camp.
This is a most unusual tree. I could have sworn there weren't nothing like this around here.
As you all set up camp for the night, what do you do for camp activities? What downtime activities or things do you like to do or unpack? Do we swap stories of what you experienced today? Do you unpack the trauma of what you have walked into and out of? What are we doing?
I would like to practice with my arm.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get a couple rolls for that. Strength or dex, depending on what you're using. Let's almost like we're doing some appropriate like target practice.
I was trying to do the, like, practicing for the being able to hold it out, so, like,
Oh.
I could...
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone else be thinking about what your specific ask, wants, and desires are for your downtime practice activities, recollection, things like that. Okay.
It's not great.
Remarkably average. You don't feel like you're making a ton of progress, at least for this specific night. It could be simply because you've just been traveling and on the road, and there's been so much to absorb and so much to deal with. So not a ton of positive net gain here, but you're not losing any ground either.
Well, that's good.
Anybody else? Anybody else have something they want to do?
Yeah, I do a handstand and hop up and down on my hands to shake all of the gems and pearls that I found out of my body.
Yep. 100%. You all would watch as Clink Clank presents you all with some garnet, some amethyst, maybe some tiny little emeralds and some pearls as well.
Does anyone want these?
They can go in the bank, the bank of Crystal Brook.
Back. Should I put them back in my head?
Wait. Clank Clank, you should be our treasurer.
1 second.
Oh,
I second
all right.
this.
City treasurer reporting for duty.
There you go. There you go. Anybody else have anything they want to do tonight?
I'll lay out all the bones I found and just pass them around. If anybody would like some bones, I stole these from nobody. And I wink at Luna with like 2 of my 3 eyes.
Oh my god, look at you two being 3-eye buddies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's still there, huh?
Yep.
That's concerning.
When does that go away?
You are uncertain. Somebody could make an arcana roll to determine that.
As long as you are inspired.
Luna, have you become an aboleth?
No,
You
I
all
don't
will
think so.
someday.
I'll make a roll. Ooh.
Good roll.
A 22 arcana, it will go away. It will go away naturally after 24 hours. But if somebody has a remove curse, they could instantaneously remove it.
Ah.
But the entire time that it is present, you do have advantage on all perception checks.
I could peel it off with my knife if you want.
Oh,
I think I'm good. Thank you, though. Clink clink.
All right.
I actually don't mind it. It's not really like, annoying me in any way.
Does it look like Luna's other eyes?
I would say intentionally, it does do its best to blend. It's a little bit larger than the other eyes. It takes up more forehead space than it's not equal to the other eye sizes.
And what color is it?
What color are Luna's eyes?
Luna's eyes are brown.
It would also be brown.
Pretty.
Anybody else have anything they want to do or accomplish for your downtime tonight?
Just surrounded by fireflies. I think I'm playing with the pole, like zoom, 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 zoom.
Yep, yeah.
It appears to be 1 to 3 yawns.
I have clicked every pop-up that has appeared over the course of the day.
Are you
and-
clear? You're clearing your HUD?
No. I'm not like clearing them. I'm like, this one says like Click here. Okay, hold on. Let me
Getting
scroll up
hacked.
to one of the 5,000. You can claim 839 gold coins per card in our financial agreement. Click this link to find out now. And I'm like, I want money.
It's downloading malware.
Yes.
Yes.
to my soul brain.
I have you make a Constitution saving throw to see if you contract a virus.
If I succeed, do I get a virus?
Yeah, we can invert it if that's what you want.
I don't know what I want anymore.
Either way, the DC is 10, so let's find out together.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so if we use your logic, you succeed, which means that you gain a virus.
Hey, I'm
As to
infected.
what this means, I don't think anyone can tell us. Maybe
Find
someone
out
in the
in
chat could
92
tell
I
us.
think Adriel knows.
Yeah. Maybe someone in the chat could tell us. Is there anything else that anybody wants to do here in this space before we just take a long rest and move forward?
Nope, I'm good.
Not
Just gonna play
before we
with the
sleep. No.
fireflies.
Okay. As everyone is getting ready and going to sleep, but before that happens, I do need our D100 roll because your roll was so amazingly high for this survival check, Lamp. The threat. Somebody roll a D100, and as long as we do not roll a 90 or higher, you will have a safe, peaceful night. But if you roll a 90 or higher, we may have some stuff to deal with. Can I have somebody please roll me a D100?
I did it.
I'll roll it.
Somebody else did it.
Oh, whew.
Oh.
Okay. It appears as if nothing of note takes place or transpires here this evening in this space. Is there anything that happens during sleep or in the next morning before we move forward?
I would, in the morning, send another cryptogram.
What's it say?
Let me pull that up. I've got it written down. It just says corn, colon, with a colon and a right bracket to make a little smiley face.
Nice. Awesome. That's awesome.
Corey.
And as we get up, Luna would be playing a little morning song to be able to give heroic inspiration to, let's say, Corn and Clink Clank this time.
Corn and Clink Clank. Nice.
All right.
All right. If there's nothing else, we can then begin to make our way to the final leg of the tutorial zone fetch quest.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hell yeah.
goodness.
And what I need is for someone who hasn't done one of my roll tables yet to please and thanks roll me another d6.
Uh-oh.
A 2.
2.
You tear down camp in the morning and you begin to make your way traveling across this forest, and eventually you would come out into a large and exposed area, like you are leaving a section of the woods and you find yourself in an area of fields. And as you approach, you can see that there is a very, very large firbolg that appears to be tending a field that is riddled and lousy with beans.
Are the
Beans?
looking like the beans we've already
Beans.
seen?
Well, you have beans. These are like bean plants.
I see.
Everyone, I
And-
think we found the beans.
And
Beans.
as you are, you see this off in the distance. You're kind of up on a hill at the edge of the wood. You're looking down somewhat into this little valley, and you notice that for this vantage point, because the firbolg is so large, as they're tending to the fields, but they don't appear to have any instruments or equipment. It looks like they're just almost talking to these plants. What would you all like to do with this information?
I would like to put my ear to the ground and listen to the plants.
From this distance, you certainly do not hear anything.
Look at that weirdo.
I think Lamp will shyly approach. Do I recognize this Fearbolg, perhaps?
You have certainly never seen this person in your life. You've also never
Got it.
seen this section of the woods ever. You did not know that there was a valley or a small farm here.
Or I've never been this far afield.
You approach, and you can just hear the sound of humming, like somebody's just humming a tune. As they move from plant to plant.
Yeah, I'm just gonna approach shyly, respectfully, look at the plants. I notice
so
anything
you-
about them?
You can make a nature check if you'd like.
Not as good at nature, but I'll give it a
I
shot.
think Luna would step forward in front of the group and just wave at the Furbolg and go, "Hello."
You wave and say hello.
Don't know much about cultivation.
Lamp, you get a 6 on your nature check. You don't notice anything strange about the plants, but you do feel a tickle in your stomach as you approach. And as you wave and say hello to this Fearbolg, Luna, the Fearbolg would turn and they'd take off a straw hat and they'd say, "Well, hello there. Mighty nice to make your acquaintance.
Yours as well.
My name is Nordane Beansby,
Nordane Beansby.
and this is my farm.
Huh.
But I also live here."
Well, pleased to meet you. My name's Lamp.
It's a nice place.
I built this place with my own two hands.
Yeah, I bet it took a while.
Are you alone?
It took about as long as you might imagine.
Okay.
Yes.
You want to marry her? And I point at the bird lady.
She hops out of the bowl. No, don't look at me. Unless. And she begins to sing.
Trollolololololol.
Oh no, it's a new day. Do we all have to make the save?
There's no one to fight him. Except us.
Yeah, actually, no. I will say because this is early in the morning, it has not yet been a full 24 hours. I won't let the long rest reset it. I'm gonna let the full 24 hours go through. But you know you're approaching the end of this, and he saves, and it does not affect him, and he would say, "Oh my, that's a mighty beautiful song, little miss." And she says, "Well, does it make you want to kill anyone here in this space?" And he says, "No, I can't imagine that it does." And Small Egg, you hear her say the following. Oh my god, I think he could be the one.
I think you should marry him. And someday he will carry your eggs.
And Nordan Beansby walks closer to you all and says, all right, so what's it gonna be?
Ah, I thought you were gonna say, "What's it gonna bean?"
Good one, Clink Clink.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I'll curtsy.
What would happen if I were to hypothetically eat one of your beans?
Well, I guess that depends on what type of bean you consumed.
Do I remember like what color it was?
You can make a history check.
We still have one.
History check. Were they identical?
They were not identical.
Oh no.
That's funny.
It's your memory. It's very beany.
It was bean shaped.
No, did you ask it what its name was before you ate it?
Lamp looks down in shame. No, I didn't.
Do you mind if I listen? And he
my
points
Go ahead.
towards your stomach.
Go ahead.
And he slowly walks over to you, kneels down, and puts his ear to your stomach.
Watch out for the rod.
And you hear
Sorry,
him
I
say,
get nervous.
you hear him say, all right. Well, I'll be 92 days. That might just be enough.
What?
And he stands back up and he says, the process has already begun.
Thank you. That's all I need to know. That's enough information for me.
Are you sure? I can
Yep.
tell you so much more about the beans that you consumed.
Nope, I'm good.
I would like to know more. Like, what
I'm
process?
so glad that you asked. What would you like to know?
I would like to know what process it is that has started inside of Lamp.
I call it beanification.
Beanification.
Okay. What does it do?
Beanification is the process of beanifying.
So
Lamp
are you
nods
telling
knowingly.
us that Lamp is gonna become a bean?
In 92 days, this individual that you called Lamp, and he gestures towards you, Lamp, will instantaneously be transported somewhere else to face trials unimaginable to mortal kind.
I accept.
Do you know where he will be transported to?
I do not know.
Okay.
Guys, I'm struggling here.
Hello, little chicken.
I'm a rooster.
I am so sorry to have offended you.
It's fine. It's fine.
Anywho, do you know anything about some goblins in the area?
I, unfortunately, do not know anything about goblins in the area.
So you haven't seen any come by here?
No, it's just been me and my beans.
Did somebody rob you recently? We found some beans on your person, which is what our friend here ate.
The only robbery taking place here is that of my low prices for my magic beans.
We still have the bag. Somebody pull out the bag.
Yep, I got the other bean right here.
Is this you or one of your family members?
That says my name.
You have a place where you sell your beans then, where a bandit might buy them? A bandit market, perhaps?
I
Yeah, bandit market.
not
Yeah.
do business with bandits, but all who find my farm are welcome to buy my beans.
How much are the beans?
We use a pay what you can model.
Clink clank, will you give him some stuff?
I do a handstand and shake out just a couple of items. The first thing that falls out is a small bone. And then,
That will do.
and then nothing else. I stand back up and hand him a bone.
Sold.
He reaches forward, grabs it, and he puts it into one of his big old pockets. And he says, "Would you like me to read off the menu of options? Or would you like to randomly choose from
Random,
this
random.
bag?"
The random.
Yeah, random.
Yep.
Or you
I
can
think
roll a
we
D-
should all eat one.
You can roll a d20.
I don't want to be a bean.
Not yet. You will change your mind with due time.
Don't eat them though.
11 bags
11.
of beans.
11. All right. The bean that you purchased. Okay, I need you to roll a d100, please. Okay. After planting this bean, 12 days after planting this bean, it will sprout into a magical plant that, when stood upon, will float and fly you to the nearest local hidden treasure
I told you.
in your local vicinity.
That's what they do where I'm from. I know this
Cool.
bean. I've been here before.
Put it in my coin
Oh
slot.
man.
Can I offer anyone else an opportunity to buy oh, I see I had a hand. Did you have a question?
I hand over a bone. Bean me.
Roll a d20. All right, roll me a d100. If you plant this bean, 68 days after you plant this bean, it will turn you into a flying squirrel for 1d6 days.
Okay.
This is crazy.
Oh,
If you
actually,
eat it or just in general?
If you eat the fruit that flowers off of the bean plant.
Okay, I can work with this.
I have the singular silver coin that Luna gave me.
I
from
also
the guy that we robbed earlier.
I also have a gold coin that I would like to give him.
Ah.
All right, everybody slow down. I can see how eager you are for my beans. But please, one at a time.
Your mayorship.
Why, thank you, Sid.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes!
There it is.
Okay, I need you to roll a d100.
No, 100. Ow.
incredibly average.
Okay. If you plant this bean 53 days after you plant this, it will grow into a bean that for a full 24 hours, it makes your base movement speed 120 feet. But I get to choose, the DM gets to choose what direction you're going
Oh,
whenever you are moving.
What?
huh. Interesting.
And to be clear on this, in a direction that I, Roger, find most entertaining at that moment.
Can change at any moment. Interesting.
I believe there was at least one more who wanted to sample my beans.
Oh yes, yes. I'll take a bean.
That's so good. That is so good. And
This is perfect.
you reach into the bag and
I'm
pull
gonna
out
get
a-
us banned from the bean factory.
You reach into the bag and you pull out a bean, and he goes, "Oh no, I swore I would never, ever grow that type of bean again. I can't possibly give you such an evil, malicious legume. But a deal's a deal."
fucking what?
All right, roll a d100.
No, take it back.
No, I can't go back. The laws of the bean decree that it must be yours. And in 52 days, if you plant this bean, if you write someone's name on the bean and plant it, 52 days later, that person instantaneously dies and cannot be brought back from death unless by the wish spell.
Oof.
Oh,
He grabs your hand. Listen to me, little rooster. It's this type of power that cost my family everything.
Listen to me. I met this guy named The Kai. And I think that there's nobody in the world that deserves to be erased more than that man.
I understand the responsibility that you've given me. I'm like imitating his accent a little bit. But what did you say your name was again?
Talking to me, the
That wasn't the words, B.
man.
Yes.
My name is Nordan Beansby.
And it's spelled just like this, and I hold up the beanbag.
Yes, that's my name.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Thank you.
Little rooster, please don't go meddling with powers beyond your understanding. The beans work in mysterious ways.
Look, if I stopped meddling with powers I don't understand, I would never have left that tavern.
If it's written in the beans that my time has come, I accept it.
What? No!
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have misunderstood.
Why would you
your
even think
line of
that?
questioning about the spelling of my name.
I like to journal.
Oh. Well, heed this, my final warning. I didn't used to talk this slow, but my family was cursed. All because we used that bean.
Okay.
I take your cautionary tale to heart, although it is perhaps a bit too late for me.
The bean has already sprouted inside you. Soon, you will be more bean than not.
I can feel its power.
For the record, this is the most stupid thing I've ever done, I think.
What, you mean the bean that can turn you into a squirrel
No.
isn't supposed to be legit?
Just like an entire family tree of a family cursed by the power of beans.
Hey, the bean note has powers.
I would argue that you made the Kai, so
That's true.
And great man.
Listen,
Sure, yeah.
if there's nothing else, I invite you to feast with me before you depart. Otherwise, I bid you farewell.
Hey, Lamp, what do you think happens if I eat this bean?
I would advise against it. Whereas I'm partly plant-based, there's no telling what would happen if you ate it.
There was no telling what happened when you ate your bean.
as long as you're not inviting us to
True enough.
eat magical beans, I would not say no to a free meal.
Food's food.
I can
I
swear
accept your
to
hospitality.
you here and now. I did not intentionally put any magic beans into the pot labeled non-magic beans. However, I will say many beans look identical.
Do you grow them in different fields?
The beans are not grown necessarily to certain magical specifications. They develop their powers sometimes later, whilst drying in my house.
Hmm.
Again, if I had to put a number on it, it's about a 50% chance that I have accidentally mixed some magic beans into my non-magic beans.
Maybe we need to be on our way.
You know what?
No,
I'll take
would
that
love to
chance.
say.
Do you have any bread?
No,
Yeah,
I do not. I subsist on a diet of bean and bean water.
And bean water.
Hmm.
Oh God. You should
Uh.
at least try some man flesh.
I think we should probably we should actually get going.
Why?
Yay.
Okay.
What's the rush?
We're supposed to be finding a treasure chest, and I don't know if what'll happen if I eat more magic beans. I'm worried for my physical integrity.
Wait a minute. You all aren't sent on a quest by Katarina to get her magic box, are you?
That is exactly what.
Oh, we should open
Yep.
with that, yeah.
Well, no, not
I
quite.
offered my services to Katarina, and she declined.
We are not sent by Katarina, but we are looking for a box.
Who could have sent you then?
Kentora.
Kentara.
He chuckles. I need everyone to make an insight check.
Insight. I'm not feeling particularly insightful.
Corn never is.
There we go. Luna and Sid, you get the feeling that this bean person, this bean salesman, is keen and aware of something, notices that you're not aware of it, and then drops it immediately.
Unless that is just the name she gave us, and her real name is actually Katarina.
Let me put together a to-go bag for y'all.
Yep, perfect. Yep.
Just give me a few hours to put it all together.
I don't know if we have a few hours. Can I give you a hand?
Come on, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
And I'll follow and go help him.
He moves remarkably slowly as he heads back towards his hut. You follow. He begins to put together little doggy to-go bags of food, which is bean and bean water, bean paste, other types of beanie objects. And after probably about an hour and a half of him attempting to do this, he would have also given you a little bit more insights into what's actually going on. Corn, inside his hut, you see immaculate paintings of a noble lineage of fearbolgs.
Oh.
It looks like they have been passed down and well manicured and well taken care of. You can see that they live in a remarkably fine estate that seems to be sung into the trees, very elven in nature. It is impressive as compared to the little shack that he is currently living in.
Since you said this would take an hour and a half,
Mm-hmm.
also going in, I'm going to help myself to some of this bean water.
Yeah, you get some bean water.
Yeah, which turns out to be coffee.
Absolutely. He's got some coffee beans in here. If it's beans, he knows it. He's got it.
Of course, I share this with everyone else. Tell them the bean water's not too bad, actually. And if you keep having the bean water, it makes you like really understand what everything else is actually just slow around you.
Are there any final above board questions about what you see or what you find inside the home before you all leave?
I just want to know how much bean water I can take with me.
I'll let you roll a d6. I'll let you take like 5 additional servings of caffeine, of coffee, of bean water.
Fifth one's free.
Gives you the effect of one turn of haste, and then immediately gives you lethargy.
Absolutely.
That's why you have to keep drinking.
Yeah. It also makes you instantly shit yourself, so that's the come down effect of this version of haste. Are there any final things that you all have for Nordan Beansby before you depart from the magical bean salesman, cursed to forever be slow?
Oh, poor guy. I just want to leave him to live his life.
I think I'm good.
All right. Don't forget to mark down your special beans. Some of them more powerful than others, but each of them magical in their own way. And you all continue on your journey. And as you continue on, roughly by 3 or 4 p.m. in the afternoon, you would come upon what appears to be a bandit camp that has been overrun with goblins. As we wrap and end tonight's session, allow me to show you what exactly you will see and be coming into at the beginning of next session. Maybe. You all are coming up through the trees to the southeast area, and you can see that there are dozens of goblins overrunning this bandit camp.
Wow, it's a lot of goblins.
So many goblins.
In order to figure out how we're going to proceed with this, you got options. A straight bull rush attempt and approach. Try to be sneaky and get inside and get out without getting caught. Some type of epic distraction or diversion. Or something else otherwise yet unthought of. And that's what you have the next few weeks to decide and talk about offline in the private chat to figure out how the heck are we going to storm this bandit camp overrun with goblins. Find the box and get it back.
I'm gonna turn to the bandit that we still have tied up in the back of the wagon.
Absolutely.
What do you think we should do?
He leans up and he screams, "Oh God, I never wanted to come back here! No!" And that's where we'll end tonight's session, everybody. If you're lucky, and if you are really kind and you ask me really nicely, I'll stop adding events to my roll table.
Could we have more, actually?
or I could actually, it could be oops, all roll table random.
We're gonna
Just
like
oops-
slip
oops all-
into a demi-plane on the way to the goblin camp.
Yeah.
We're getting
Okay.
fired. We're never getting this box back.
No,
20 levels of side quests. Let's go.
Yeah.
We come back just at level 20. Here's your box.
Just epic Paragon.
something about that is actually really, really funny to me, and I am intrigued. But no, I won't actually do that to you all. It is important to know.
Back to Crystal Brook.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want as level 20 adventurers. As we come into next session, obviously remember for session 4, you're level 4. So even though we're doing silly stuff in between, you level up to level 4 so that this fight should be a little bit easier, hopefully. I strongly encourage you to get in the chat as a team and talk about what your plan is moving forward. For everyone else, when we finally get this box, we are going to have to make some decisions on what the next quests are for the team. And I am going to be putting it in the chat, in the vote for you all to choose and decide what that looks like, what we're going to do next. And I'm going to have you help me write the actual quest once we get through here. But thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next month. Bye, everybody.
See ya.